Hopefully that should be working. I see the sound lines going. So hi.
Do you want me to do a test?
Yeah, go for it.
Boy, get carried
I'll still
away.
say hello because, you know, I'm nice.
Hello.
But yeah.
Because you're British. Well, it's not showing yet.
That's why I apologise. Not showing yet.
Yeah,
Oop.
there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Right, so hi, welcome to Friday Tea and DnD. A bunch of nerds sit around, have some actual tea, and yeah, play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Tim. I play Tim, the human dungeon master.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian.
I'm Alison. I play Moira, the Dragonborn cleric.
I'm Pip. I play Nedda, the halfling stone sorcerer.
I'm Becca. I play Lorelei, the Bladestone wizard of Ariel.
And I'm Noah. I'm new. I'm playing Elgath, the Goliath barbarian. Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine having
Part-
to get the rhyme monk cleric.
Yeah.
That was a mouthful.
I'm one of them.
She casts spells like 4 different fucking ways. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, and she could catch things in the air.
Yeah.
Step of the wind show.
Whoa.
She could do everything.
I miss Pippa, breaker of encounters.
Breaker. I mean, she was though.
A
Because
magical
my action,
darkness
I can do
descends.
7 things.
No, it doesn't.
Oh god, yeah.
I need to find a D20 that's not cursed.
Good luck.
I did good rolling last time, guys.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
So, you rip... Oh, in fact, no, I should do the whole flipping...
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you know, yeah. Hi,
Where
so...
are we?
Previous session, you reported that you suspected that you had spotted the dread necromancer Meredith playing some sort of role in the bank. You reported this to the necromancy tower in the magical city of Kirain, and they posseed up with the abjuration and another bunch of guys you didn't quite recognise, and went in to investigate, but she had departed. So, Jeremy's erstwhile stalker came to talk with him, got really shirty with Nedda, and yeah, and told him she had a message from the broker that he was upset that you hadn't rescued his hatchling, but was willing to take you on for further jobs because the hatchling had been infected by the shadow. Oh god. The hatchling needed further help. You got the teleport sigils for the broker's abode from Malantha Scentline, and Nedda teleported you over after undergoing a few, lightning bolts. Speaking to the broker's sorcerer, you learn that the broker is upset with you while the kobolds had set about repairing fresh damage to the monastery. I hope this makes sense. Like, I know it's just a lot of random sentences, but yeah.
I've got an intelligence score of 7. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. I'm just going to plough through and go rah at stuff. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Like every other player in this game.
Yep.
As a
That's
party,
your whole approach.
we could agree between us now that each time there's a character death, we just replace it with another barbarian. Until Tim is running a campaign with only barbarians. And if we treat 7 as the maximum, let's just work down the intelligence table.
I can plan for that. Yeah. So, as I was saying,
Run into a door. It's open.
yeah. So he spoke to the broker's sorcerer, and he learned that you were trying to create a potion that would help alleviate the symptoms of the shadow plane affliction. Now, he set off a squad of kobolds to go and gather the flowers you need, and you all headed down to where he directed, the place that was infested with behirs and giants and what have you. You reached the copse by the nightfall, bedded down, and in the morning woke up surrounded by sheep. With a little chat with the Cyclops shepherd. It went quite well. He directed you over to a cave where there was indeed several behirs, one guarding a nest. You commenced the slaughter. Absolutely fine. Blah, 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 blah.
Actually fine, we need a rest back.
Well, there was
I
that.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
I got eaten.
Absolutely
Only
fine.
half eaten.
A lot better.
Choose.
Yeah. Yeah. I've moved that camera up slightly so your head is no longer in it. And so, yeah. It's in that camera, which is fine. But that one has to be on me.
Break it to you,
Too
though.
much of
All
it.
of our heads are
Pretty much, yeah. absolutely fine. Yes, that is where we find ourselves, and you heard a roaring noise, which quickly resolves itself into a Goliath, who appears at the back of the cavern, rounding a corner at an absolute dead sprint.
I cast fireball. No, I'm joking.
Now, sorry, what was your,
Miss a magic, no.
what did you say the character name was again? Sorry,
Elga.
Elga. I'm just going to write that down. In fact, I should write this down in a. I'll write it down here for now.
I need a bigger dice box. That's what I
Yeah.
need.
Now.
So it's in the bag and
I've got this one.
You had been delving the caves, as is your occasional. You found an interesting crevice, and
What do you call me?
an interesting crevice. No, and you decided to go exploring. You fell down a few places. You found yourself a bit stuck, but there was a continual path through until you realised it was full of lightning snakes.
Okay.
Slight problem, but you saw there was a glint of light off in one corner. So sprinting away as they hissed at you,
Okay.
you round a corner and find yourself confronted with 4 people standing over what appears to be a nest, and several slaughtered corpses. There's just patches of burnt earth around, and just general destruction and mayhem in this area.
Has anyone seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes.
Yes.
The kid runs going, ah! Hi. Ah! I've only got that in my head right now.
okay.
So yeah, run around the corner going, ah! Snakes!
What language are you shouting it in?
Probably giant, actually.
So you hear?
Snakes
Do you
on
also
board,
hear?
snakes!
Snakes! Ah! Don't like snakes.
I think that's our exit.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, I'm still lightning immune with my potion, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Lightning resistant, thank you.
I have rolled a 14. 7 plus 7.
7 plus 7.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Not bad. Let me get my spells up.
3. Where are we? Have I not thrown out
You might
enough
have
d10s?
advantage.
Why?
It depends on the type of barbarian he is, sure.
Oh,
No, I think that's just a barbarian.
Yeah, advantage on dex saving throws when not blind, deaf,
Ah.
or incapacitated.
Roll
then yes, you roll again.
13
even better.
plus 7, so 21.
21 is actually a save, which is good. Thank you for that, yes.
Good point. Yeah, thank you. Remember that one.
5, 6, here we go. That is 60 12s. And that is 10, 20,
Better have a barbarian.
33, 33, and 4, 37. And we roll them again. And that is 33, 34, 44, 51, 51, and 8 is 59 points of damage. Lightning, halved because you saved to 29?
29.
Yes. 29 points of lightning
Are we
damage.
still in battle?
Can anyone remember the initiative order?
Oh no, we just finished
I had it written
out
down
of
somewhere.
initiative.
Yeah, you just come out of initiative basically.
Yeah.
Well, if we're
Um,
not battling, I'd like to do several misty steps, grab him and dimension door him out of
No,
danger.
grab the eggs.
There are 3 behir eggs here.
Have my hands stood out my earthen grasps?
Yes.
I suppose. Ooh, yeah, go on, I'll say that.
Like,
So, we'll do them in a different colour.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna eat
Instead, I
them.
can't.
That's fine. So, there's one over here, and there was one there. If
Spiritual
Memory
weapon's
serves.
gone, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah you did.
I tell you what. Also, let's change the camera angle to that, so you can see some of what's going on. Although it's probably all in the goddamn distance. Right. You do notice as well, behind this one lightning snake, behir, there are about 3 or 4
Right.
of a similar size.
You don't need them.
No, we've got 2. We've got 4.
4
Grab
eyeballs.
the eggs.
The problem is I only have one behir miniature.
Well, we're not going to stick around.
Fair enough.
So I can do. How far away am I from
Let's just go.
Elgath?
That's blue.
I put Death Ward on someone.
Me.
Excellent.
How far am I from Elgath?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, but you're also 30 feet up. So about 100 feet.
3 Misty Steps.
Okay.
Is the Misty Step 35 or 30?
Misty Step is bonus action. It's...
We still in battle then? That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, essentially, at this point, you'd have to go back into combat initiative. So I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative real quick.
Okay. Yeah, it's 30 feet. Oh shoot, Moira,
Oh,
wow.
motherfucker. Currently I'm a
20.
little bit less dexterous.
Me too.
Nice.
Yes, that's
What did you
great.
get? 30?
He got,
We both got rolled 20s.
yeah, we rolled that 20s, but that's an 18 for me.
Mhm.
That dash is broken.
What kind
Oh.
of is this? Initiative plus that
Oh.
is,
In that case, if you say 80... Oh, yeah. So 20 and above.
Oh, you as well?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
You are level.
Nice.
Whoever, like,
20
you-
23.
So, sorry,
23, 21.
23. So Elgath is going first. Hang on.
Approaching is the closest and the most engaged in battle right now.
Very much so. Then, Jeremy. So, you say 15 to 20. You say 18.
18 as well.
18 as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a roll-off.
I'm -2 on my dex. I'm going
Still got
last
the
at
blades
this.
on it.
Yeah, I rolled 15 up to 18, so.
She's
In that case,
Yeah.
in that case, I'm going to need a roll-off just with you.
Moira's not going first.
13.
Okay then. And then... Oop. Yeah. And then... Moira. Okay, 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
9.
9, okay.
That's my number. It's me speaking German.
Yeah.
9.
No!
Okay. Whew, put that there. Elgath, you are going first. What would you like to do? You have...
Trying to work out. Do I do the sensible thing, which is keep on running? The slightly less sensible thing, which is turn around and throw a spell at them? Or the dumb thing, which is what I'm going to do?
Do the dumb thing.
Which is I'm going to rage. Turn around and smack the nearest one hard as I can.
Okay. Sorry, where's... I mean, it's off in the distance, so I'm going to say... Oh, here we go. Yep, there we go.
I'm holding a theory that if Tim goes for the really high shelf, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite behir up there, you know? But yeah.
Gonna
Yeah.
start putting dragons down. Like
You do know, these things... The adult one really did kick your ass quite badly. Although, yeah, you kept psychic lancing it, which was handy.
And it disabled it.
But you do note that all of these seem to be about that size.
I've only got one more
Nobody
cycle
told
left.
me.
These things are gigantic and do a huge amount of damage. You would know this as, like, knowing about area. Like, they often come into contact with giant kin.
Okay.
They live in the same sort of areas. You know they're incredibly dangerous things.
How would you feel about being a T-Rex? Just want to gauge your playing style.
And the work out if raging was the best thing.
So
I'll
your
make him a T-Rex.
so your decisions are well informed, like by your cultural knowledge of the area. There is a huge amount of lightning stick coming up behind you. They are incredibly dangerous and will kill you. What would you like to do?
Okay, in that case, I might not rage.
You're allowed to rage if you want as well. Like, that's quite alright.
I don't know if I have a rage smack one of them.
But you're, like, you did note by the 59 damage that you saved on to halve it.
That's true.
But yeah. But then it isn't halved further because it's lightning.
Yeah.
For sure. But well,
What shall I do? I've already said I'll do it. See, I'm going to rage and hit the first one with axes as fast as I can.
okay. I'm going to say it did actually, like, charge upon you, so it is just behind you, so that's fine.
So,
It's kind of like a sneak attack, that means you're not expecting him to turn around and go.
Rage and attack.
Oh no.
yeah.
Banana.
So I rolled 3,
Oh, plus
6.
6, making 9 total.
Yeah.
You rage, and in your blind rage, you just do like a tornado spin with the axe. It does not connect.
Does he not get 2 attacks?
You are level 4 barbarian, you're not level 5.
Yeah.
That is 1 attack. You have your movement still. Your bonus action was rage. Your Would you like to run away,
I
or
will then try and run away as far as I can.
if you want, you will take an attack of opportunity?
Yep, that's fine. Ooh, I raged, didn't I? So I get
Yes.
thingy. Each creature of your choice in your aura, which is 10 feet. Is anyone in 10 feet of me?
Nope, just some eggs.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So it rolls a 15 to hit.
I am on the class 17.
It misses. So you can go 5, 10, 15. Let's just say you step around, Jeremy. 20, 25, 30. You take an attack of opportunity.
Not really a reason to. He's not raged yet. He's quite chilled out.
Fair enough. But sure. I was just checking, but no, that would be crazy. But yeah. So, yes, that is the end of your go. Jeremy, you see these huge lightning snakes. 4 of them appear to be bearing down on you.
So I'm not trying to make any suggestions, Becca, but I've been looking up things that have the appropriate challenge ratings. Apparently, sperm whale is an option.
They are mammals. You can do it. And
Exactly.
survive.
It'd be fine. You don't get in the way.
And you can control yourself with your trident.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Controlling.
There is no problem with this
Applying
plan.
it to himself.
Wait, if
Oh.
if one of us take the trident off, we can control Jeremy.
The baby is going to be like, what the fuck are they doing?
So I should explain. Jeremy has, trident of fish command. But yes.
He does.
Are we going to run off?
Also, hello Gigawatt. Nice to join us. Yeah.
Do you
Sorry.
want the eggs?
Oh, I want the eggs, but we're running.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not die today.
I'm coming for you.
Why?
Because you're weak.
You currently do have the
I'm
behir
solid, but I am slow.
like head in like I'm going to say both hands. It is very big, although it's not hugely heavy. You'd have trouble picking up an egg as well. You could try it
I forgot.
if you wanted.
I get extra movement when the blade song's going.
Fair enough.
Like that.
Sure.
Has anyone told Jeremy that there's any reason he should care about these eggs?
No.
I don't think they have.
Not really.
No.
No. Mhm.
Alright.
And they're not fish, so Jeremy doesn't care about them.
Mm.
Or nuts.
Makes them taste like eggs.
It's
Nuts.
like eggs. Hopefully the 4 eyes we've got are enough.
Hopefully.
Would you call me?
Come at me, bro.
Oh, so hey Tonka. Yeah. Maybe.
Not me.
Oh, that's you. Ah. He's infiltrator. No, you're right.
So,
Yeah, no.
Saying hi.
But hey, just saying hey to Gigawatt.
Somebody else make it.
Yeah, sorry. No.
so step 1.
Yes.
Jeremy enters his rage,
Sure.
screams,
Mhm.
and as he does this, the trident of fish command starts to glow, and he throws it at the behir.
This one close.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a really screechy track.
No one told Jeremy to run.
No,
Okay.
I will be doing so on my turn.
Fair enough. You can throw a trident. Yeah, you totally can. It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you. I assume the range of the trident is better than that. I haven't looked it up.
Well, interestingly, actually, in fairness,
very
he's going to
scratchy.
close to. He's going to close to
Yeah, can we change
20.
it?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. I just changed the track.
Sort of
That's a
80s
bit of a
dystopian
crap
vibe
one.
here.
Wide. Yeah, not sure. What the? Okay.
Do you want me to help you out about all that kind of stuff?
Ah, no, I'm just gonna run.
I think actually it's my laptop, unfortunately. I think then.
Oh no.
Yeah, because now it's stopped. Oh, God.
Oh, there we go.
Now I've unplugged it. Okay.
Um,
That's fine. Okay.
So,
Sorry, you were
to answer
saying?
your question. No,
Yes.
that's okay. He, because of his rage,
2040. Ah.
magic has
26.
infused one weapon of his choice, which
Yeah.
is holding.
Mm-hmm.
It now has the light and thrown properties.
Mm-hmm.
Normal range of 20, long range is 60, so it will be disadvantage.
Sure. Although Trident already has that, but yes.
Yeah,
20,
so
60,
it's-
for sure.
Not a lot has changed there, but
Sure.
this time the
Mm.
weapon is going to reappear in his hand after he throws it.
Yeah, sure.
Which is
Then
actually- yeah, not
Yeah.
so bad.
are you throwing? I can't remember. Is it is reckless attack? Is that only on melee attacks?
I think what we agreed was it has to be a finesse weapon.
When you make your first attack on your turn, you decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you strength and melee attack weapon rolls using strength using this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until the next turn.
Yeah.
Melee only. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It needs to be finesse, which sadly the trident is not.
oh no, it doesn't need to be finesse. It needs to be melee. So it could be. You could use it with the trident.
But he'd have to be a
Yeah. Oh, sneak attack is finesse.
sneak attack.
Right,
Is finesse.
yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Anyway, that's all fine.
Anyway, so he just does it.
Sure.
He
Go
says
for it.
dramatically.
Double-handed
Yeah.
battle axe.
Ah, I didn't see it coming.
And that is 17 to hit.
Does hit. Roll damage.
I was gonna
Um,
try.
Now here's the question. Trident's versatile, so you can do it two-handed or one-handed.
One-handed, yep.
Can you throw a trident two-handed?
I thought it was like lightning.
Not really, no.
It doesn't make any sense, does
Yeah,
it?
throwing something. Yeah, you're letting go with one. You're aiming it and then throwing it with one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's got to be the
Yeah.
one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Sure.
Force damage.
Okay.
Hold on, just a yeah.
Is that plus your rage and everything? And
Plus 2 for not for his rage, but for his throwing weapon feat. Yeah.
okay.
We're gonna go away.
So that's 10 damage. Second attack.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh right, yeah.
Using that.
Wait, I thought it was a running away.
Oh, same again. 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits. 2 hits. All good.
Same again.
Yes.
Exactly same again.
Run towards
10 damage.
them
Okay.
and then do it.
It seems angry.
Yeah, imagine that.
You're trying to reappears in your hand. Would you like to move, or are you happy there?
Well, maybe if I wait a turn. Closer, won't they?
Okay, here's what I think he does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He retreats to the point between Moira Nether and the Behir.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How badly hurt you?
There.
He's,
Or
he's on 59, he's doing okay.
you want to go there? There is the Earthen Grasp. The twin spell over here and over there.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Behir's turn. Yeah, that was out of combat. It's like it's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to see if it gets its lightning breath back.
No.
You're correct. It doesn't.
Good work.
This one's also going to come up. That one's going to come up. And this one is
Do
going to
these
come
all
up
look
behind
like
them.
adults?
They do, yes. They're all very large.
Fucking leg it.
We go.
When
How
it's
many
your
are
leg,
there?
your
Like
leg.
4.
4, yes. Okay. They all seem a bit more trepidatious. This one's actually going to double dash, and it's going to get over to the eggs. But then, yeah, the others 2 are going to hang back a bit. That's fine. Neda.
I like the idea of trying to do that.
Yeah, maybe destroy the eggs.
Where are my earthen grasps actually?
One's here.
Yeah.
One's over here.
Can you move them?
Yeah, can I move them?
I believe you can.
Alright.
You know, at some point, I'm just going to hand you the cards that are over there
Yeah.
that have all the spell details on them, but no. That is not the stay. Arg!
I'm going to just make you a spellbook in my app.
That would work too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some really nice apps for doing that, actually.
Mm. Maximilian's
Okay.
Earthen Grasp.
You can move it within 30 feet. As an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or to move to a different unoccupied space within range.
Can
Mhm.
it grab something and then move? Or can it only move?
No, you can get it to move, and then as your next action and your next turn, you can get it to grasp as an action.
Well, it's next to the eggs.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was just going to grasp one of the eggs.
You want it to grab one of the eggs?
Yeah.
Sure, you can do
That's
that.
the whole nest. How big are the eggs?
The eggs are... No, the eggs are about yay big. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2/3 the size of Neda.
Okay. So how big are the hands? Are they?
The what, sorry? Oh, the hands. No, the hand is big enough to grasp a medium person.
Okay.
So probably as big as bigger like as big as 2 chairs essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could probably grab about one egg quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going to grab one egg.
Sure. Done. 1 egg. The egg does not get to roll.
No. And I think there's not very much at all.
You certainly cause consternation on the Behir's part.
Yes, I mean
Mhm.
they might go now towards the hand rather than if it's
Yeah.
thinking that we're going to take the egg. So,
Mhm.
also,
Solid.
Thunderstep.
Yep.
Are they resistant to lightning only, or are they resistant to thunder as well?
You don't know. You've seen them be resistant to lightning.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Does she not know he's a sorcerer?
Well, this is arcane knowledge.
You
isn't
can
it?
take a moment and.
So I'm gonna roll for
Well,
it.
it's more of a natural thing. So I'd say if you rolled a nature check, you could find out.
Where's my nature?
You've seen that they're immune to lightning, but you've already used your action. So no, it would take it would take an action to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
You've got to use the whole hand to stroke the chin. Yeah.
Right, okay.
It takes a good 6 seconds.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that, and then
Movement, bonus action.
Alright.
yeah, I might kind of run a little bit.
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Because then if it gets too close, I'll just thunderstep it and see what happens. Because even if it doesn't hurt it, it's fine. At least I'm getting away.
Absolutely fair. Okay. So, end of your go. Moira.
Yeah, Moira's just gonna back up 30
What was
feet.
your initiative?
1,
18.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What was yours?
Initiative.
I could.
Plus 3. So
What
I
is
got
your-
18. Well, I got a roll.
Okay, you're all the same.
Sure. You can use your action to dash.
Yeah, the slow one's gonna run. Slow one's gonna pick up Nada and run.
You're going to shout, run.
Then you can.
Jeremy, run!
Good.
I feel like.
Because I don't have a character death this week.
So grabbing Nether, you can go another 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay.
My jump light's out, so that's me.
Sure. Yep. Lorelei.
So, I get 50 feet flying movement with the blade song. I'm going to
Sure.
go in towards Jeremy,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm within 5 foot of him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then flying down 9, 10.
Okay, and I'm dimension dooring us both 200 feet away.
Boom.
Right?
Okay.
Then.
I would have taken you, but I don't know you.
It's a fair point.
Fair enough.
Well, I passed that at the 5th level.
If you run towards my other hand, I can grab it.
You can grab and just hold him there. Yes. Okay. Elgath, top of the round. What would you like to do? These guys all seem to be
Running away.
running away. Running away the buggering off the throat of the
Yes.
tongue.
I'm going to turn around and look at the snakes and go, ha, coward. No, sorry. Look at the group and go, cowards. Turn around, look at the snakes and go, ooh.
Grace Elgath
1,
ran
2,
away,
3, 4,
Grace
5,
ran
6,
away.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Action as well to dash.
Yeah.
That's as far as you get. Okay. Jeremy, you're miles and miles away now. You're 200 feet out of the cavern, off in like a cliffside.
In the arse.
So tempted to run back.
Lorelei's giving you evils.
Moira did yell at you to run.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the team leader, and I've taken you out of the battle and you don't go back in.
That all hangs together for him.
Yeah.
Plonks down that head and sits on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're adequately out of battle at this point, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
The behir is give me a. It's going to try and take the egg. It's going to attack your Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Try and remove the egg from the grasp. So give me a opposed grapple check.
What runs?
Now here's the thing.
This is a strength check. It's
This is-
using your
it's
spell
spelled
casting
This is
modifier.
this is athletics.
No, it rolls against her spell save DC. She doesn't roll.
Oh, doesn't it?
So
Doesn't she?
yes, roll on the 16 on a strength check.
Oh, fair enough. Nope. Yep. Attack must make a strength saving throw on a failed saving. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Sure. Then. Sure. It's going to try and gently, carefully rip an egg out of the Maximilian's Earthen Grasp hand.
The berserk.
It rolls a 23.
Well, he gets it.
And grabs, and your Maximilian's Earthen Grasp disintegrates. But the other one's still up.
The other one waits goodbye.
These guys are going to come up and start bickering over the eggs. They now see you're pretty much too far away. Neda. You can just peek in. Like the crevice is basically it's across here. Like there's more than the map is giving it, which you probably can't even quite see. But you can see like this crack just extends into here, and there's just this nest of behirs arguing with one another a bit. Still like quite angry, quite het up, and nothing really to smash.
Are the eggs immune to a lightning bolt? Asking for
You don't know. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I might just kind of like, as Moira is carrying me away.
Just,
I
yeah,
might just
your little legs kicking in. Fireball.
Yeah.
See if you can destroy the eggs. We
That
can't have them, we don't want them to have them.
Well, we certainly don't want them growing up into full-grown behirs.
that's dexterity checks. And the spell save is
16.
+3, so that is 1 save. I assume you just put it,
Yeah,
park it right on there.
Yeah.
It's doing it again. Man, my laptop is not having a good day. It must be too warm. Okay, the eggs all smash.
Ah!
Behirs
Oh,
take
that's cooking fire.
behirs take how much damage?
I need to roll damage. So, no,
5d6 or something.
is it 86?
8d6. Shit, you're right.
Fire wolf.
I'm just gonna put my laptop on a book and hope
Fire
that
puff.
friggin' helps it. A bit off of the carpet, maybe.
Okay, that's
It's clearly just too warm. Ah, no, I'll be fine.
23.
But thank you. 23 points of damage. Or the one that saved gets 11.
Yes.
Yeah. Does get 23.
Lex told me for no reason that 2 + 2 is 4. I think she's patronizing.
Very small.
The other behirs turn to you and snarl.
No, it's just like,
You take 1 HP per healing damage.
You have 25 feet of movement. Would you like to use it?
well, I'm kind of being carried at the moment, so I'll just let Moira continue to carry me.
Fair enough. Mora, it's your turn.
Did I prep freedom of movement? I doubt it. I did not.
Dragging Neda, you can go at maximum 30 paces, using your action to dash.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Don't take it
6.
personally that we've left you behind.
Lorelei, you're off. You don't mind?
I light up your pipe for you. Do you remember?
Fair.
Jeremy
Back
had
to top.
for some nut-flavoured rations.
Elgath.
What am I going to do? Well, it would seem silly to run back in, wouldn't it?
I am yelling, shift your ass as I'm running out when we're carrying this this gnome. No, we're a halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Halfling.
carrying a
Yeah.
halfling.
He goes, good show, old fellow.
Terror, chap.
I'll probably shout, "Why are you running?" and run after the monk.
Why are you not
Fair.
running?
Then we start running away from him.
That's fair.
Come for us.
As you escape,
Why are we running?
as you escape the cave, you sprint from the entrance and you see it immediately just get lined with just swirling snakes. This creep up and around this crack and hurl lightning into the air in anger and frustration. More and more seem to join them until it is practically just bustling with snakes like a Medusa's head of blue lightning snakes.
Is this? Are we not out? Is
Are we
this?
out now?
You are out of combat.
Okay.
They shoot lightning up to the sky.
Up, down, left, right. They appear to actually
Is
be...
your flying friend up there?
No, I'm sat right here.
Oh, hello.
That seems like an. Wait, let's try that again. That seems like an active problem.
No, it's fine. Nether destroys the eggs, so as long as nobody tells them about sex, we've got nothing to worry about.
What sex?
Exactly.
Where's my spreadsheet then? There it is.
I should probably introduce myself at that point.
Mm.
Well,
Yes, who the hell are
thank
you,
you.
Alfredo?
Well, thank you for saving me. Who are you?
Speaking giant or common?
Well, I would have started with giant because some of you probably said something in common. I'll swap to common. Say, who are you? Why are you here?
It is not our prerogative to try and help people who come running out of a nest of snakes. Just because we also happen to be there.
We have dodgier people.
Oh, we have absolutely had dodgier people.
Why were you in the nest of snakes?
We needed some ice to get the hair
Some
out.
ice?
Hold up.
Ice.
Ice is on the top of the mountain.
I'd like
Uh,
peel back.
Okay.
Me and Jeremy just spoke in pipes.
Just chilling at
I
the
feel
back.
like I've started
Bouncing on the
back
head
with
like a Pilates ball.
Fine, cool. So I'll probably go, well, my name is Alga. I'm a Goliath. In case you couldn't tell, because I'm like really, really tall.
Do you want to describe yourself?
I am a Goliath. So, he's 7 foot tall, pretty well built.
Do you know my friend David? Only threw a rock at you.
Yeah. He's got 2 axes over his shoulders. He's got some weird thing by his side that looks like a box with loads of strings on it. So I'm not sure if anyone knows what it is. And he has a large tankard hanging from his belt.
I spot the instrument and I go, draw! And I pull out my fiddle
Have a quick fiddle.
and I put it there. And I'm going to do a playoff.
Do you rise to this challenge?
I do, of course I do. I just laugh.
I rolled a 16 on performance.
Oh, for crying out loud. Nice, I'm a new dice. I rolled 3.
Plus
Plus 13.
I still better.
Yeah, which is slightly worrying.
This
I'm very good at fiddling.
weird elf lady seems to be outpacing you.
She does.
This
That's
is
not
this
right.
is a grave insult to your entire profession. What's she doing with that damn fiddle?
Exactly. You say, what's that?
Quickly rubs out one. I got that backwards. Rubs out a quick fiddle.
Playing?
I don't answer, I just fiddle more aggressively.
I've heard that excuse
Making
before.
like really fierce eye contact the whole time.
Probably say something along the lines of, well, you seem a fine musician.
Thank you! I say, "Ugh."
While furiously screaming.
Your turn.
What, I've got to do it again? Oh. I'm going to roll a 1
Come on
now.
then, give me another roll off.
Go on.
Performance.
Natural one!
Well, Moira, upon seeing this, is going to, because she knows that Lorelei isn't the most aware of characters, is going to secretly cast Enhance Ability on the Goliath.
Roll me stealth.
Do I have to roll perception against her stealth? Because
That's a 2.
do I roll perception against that?
String snap.
Go on then.
Embrace.
Sure.
A 4! And they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Moira just sort of slowly shuffles over,
I got eaten today.
and you see like taps the guy on the shoulder, and quite clearly is like trying to disguise casting a
Oh,
spell.
are you still carrying me?
While carrying me home.
Nether on her shoulder. Yeah.
I'll give you a buff anyway.
Yeah. And gives you a buff. So you get advantage
Okay.
with what was it? Not Cat's Grace. The other one.
What is it, stack space?
No, charisma.
Um,
Did you?
4 this time.
well, I
Plus-
What's a 10 though?
Plus 10, so
14.
14. Then you got
A 16.
16.
I think we can say I'm the winner here.
I will
Twenty.
concede that. I think,
Maybe 20.
do you know what? It's going to roll 20 now. No,
Try-
it's just me.
Try that one. Try that one. What the hell is wrong with you?
It's full of fours.
No, you can have that one. That was a 16.
I'd offer you a few to try, but I don't want your stink on them.
Apparently, I can't roll
Yes, yes.
No, that's fine.
D6 is fine. You can't roll D20.
That's all
Right.
good.
I trust him.
Because you could beat me in a fiddle.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is our leadership system.
You could fiddle the fastest.
Just like that scene in the new series of Umbrella Academy. We're going to just put Lou sit down.
Yes.
Yes,
God.
that is what we should have done.
How quickly are these heads decomposing?
No, they seem fairly fresh. You do recognise that putting them in the bag of holding would make them decompose.
Okay.
You do have various flasks on you.
Do I have any melon borders?
I don't think any of us have good enough survival or nature.
It would be survival.
+4.
Oh, +9.
Wow.
-2.
There we go.
Nature is like the academic knowledge of the wild.
I
Survival
can't do
is
it
actually
when
going
I
out there.
execute it.
I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Cracks.
Oh,
I'm gonna
can I
cast-
assist.
I'm gonna cast an. Oh, if you're assisting,
Hmm.
will you
Yeah.
let him assist?
Yeah.
Excellent. I don't have to cast enhance ability on myself.
Scalpel.
Yeah. You scrub up, and yeah, you have
This is the
I and
one
Jeremy
thing
passing you
with-
implements.
This is the Grimsway it's lucky. The one you gave me rolls like tits. Oh, what?
Oh, excellent. That would be a 26.
26. You very carefully and very adroitly extract the eyes from the behir without them popping.
Fantastic. I shoved them all in a jar.
Mhm.
Toss the head. Unless anyone wants any teeth.
Jeremy wants
I'll
teeth.
take for your treat, cowboy.
I'm sorry, who are you and what are you doing?
Hello, I am Moira.
Desecrating a corpse.
He, like, hands covered in blood, elderly dragonborn, looks like she's been through the wars, totally covered in, like, looks like she should be running a tea shop. Covered in shawls that's really hiding armor, leaning on a staff, just wandering about. One of her claws has been, like, filed into a flint so that when she flicks it she can light her pipe.
You've got your pipe.
And she is an emerald green dragonborn, but emerald rather than green, so crystal rather than chromatic.
I am a
Yeah.
green elf with a mad bush of hair that I keep my spell components in. I look like I got dressed in the dark and I'm just lying back having a fiddle.
I'm just a tiny halfling. I have long blue hair, and I'm wearing well, it was quite a nice robe, but it's very kind of tattered now from probably got a few stains on it from all the battles and
And
things.
the lightning.
They've been a bit
And the lightning.
singed on the ends.
Bits of the here.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have like sort of like a work uniform sort of look to it, of like a wizard work, but yeah, it's ripped to shreds. And yeah.
Jeremy's a middle-aged man, balding, probably wearing a fake moustache. Well,
How many are you on now?
he was on 2 or 3, but I don't think he lost one. He's wearing the remains of a greatcoat. I haven't checked if he has trousers. We might have to roll on that one.
It's fine.
Will
You
you put
do
them on after
trousers
the manor?
because you stole them from someone.
I feel like I did. They're probably still good. At this moment in time, he has the behir head like he's a bobblehead man, and he's trying to chase an edder with it.
And then it's got a dagger out.
And he stands up
Trying
and
to
says,
stab out its teeth.
"And we are the J team." And a J appears on his chest, and the sound of drums appears in the background, and he scratches his
And
lower
you can
back.
hear squirrels.
It genuinely does. Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
How did you end up in a nest of behirs? We at least intended to be there.
I was going for a walk in the mountains.
Because
Found it.
everyone goes for a walk in the mountains alone.
Well, I had Stu.
Well, you put me there.
Yes, we did see that.
I saw a
Cyclops.
very
It's probably
nice-
friends with Cyclops.
This is
Yes.
very so. He probably is friends with the Cyclops.
The Cyclops is my friend, yes.
You've met a.
Cyclopses are my friends.
There's a few cyclopses in the area. They're generally shepherds.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Okay.
reasonable people as long as you pay them and don't try and steal a sheep. Yeah.
You didn't kill them.
No, we healed their sheep and brought
Oh,
some pieces.
okay.
I healed the
Fine.
sheep.
Okay. So I saw a nice cave and I went for a walk. But then there were snakes. I don't like snakes.
Are you okay? Are you injured?
I'm fine.
You do notice as I'm saying this, like, some of my shawls are still like smoking a little bit
Burning.
from the stomach acid, and there's like a gash on my forehead and teeth marks over the arm.
I'm fine. Not as bad as you. Do you need healing?
Nonsense. I am the healing. Wander off.
Oh, okay.
You have seen these snake things like eat people whole on
Okay.
occasion.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She's just been chewed a bit. She'll be alright.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't take more than that to kill me. I am eternal.
Right. Now we need to find a copper dragon.
Well, I vote we get the eyes to somewhere that we cannot destroy them, and then we find the copper dragon.
We can
No,
destroy
they're
him.
safe from us.
Yes, who said who was looking for? We had somebody looking for the flower, didn't we? The petals of.
Yeah.
The kobolds. that appear to be like they work for the broker back in the mountains. It's basically just a massive uphill slog of about 2/3 of a day. But yeah, it's like you can sort of see it in the distance. There's like a little glint of the monastery just on the most of the way up this mountain. That's like just directly in front of you. You recognise it would be a very hard climb because you don't have wings.
Sucks to be you. Do you know where to go?
Yes, please.
We're heading back up the hill, or are we going to rest first?
I think I'm good to go.
Okay, I cast Phantom Steed so that Neda can ride a goat.
Fair enough.
Love being always
Are you looking for a dragon?
Yes, we're looking for a couple. It's a long story, but we're currently on a fetch quest, basically.
We are trying to make a potion called the Fuck You Dark Stuff potion.
Can I come too? I know the reason to say it. It sounds like fun.
Anything?
To be fair, you are eclectic enough that you fit right in, so it seems to make sense.
What are you saying? Are you calling me weird?
I'm
I
saying
say
you're-
as I pick out
Saying
some
you're-
of my feathers from my hair.
You're electric, like the snakes.
She
You want to be electric too? Can I be electric too?
And we also have a resident barbarian who kills things very well. Although I think we need to get you an axe.
Jeremy looks sadly at his little satchel.
I think we know that we are quite in debt to the bag.
His hand creeps towards
You'd put things.
I will keep doing this, Jeremy.
He's remembering from every morning with the stick. Hats and goes and plays with his trident.
He's playing with his trident, I'm having a fiddle.
Absolutely.
Poor Elgarth. Looks into like some sort of weird. Yeah.
So what is your skill set?
I can hit things. I have axes.
You're hired.
And I can play instruments, but not very well at good at it.
I did put you on the spot.
You did.
And to be fair, he was just running from the lightning snakes.
So was I.
Yes, but you didn't get eaten by one.
Flew
You weren't even injured.
I took no damage, yeah.
You did it right.
You flew out the way, which is fair.
Lorelai's smart. She's like, I'm not running into that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're making our way up the hill, I assume. You and your goat.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to see, we're going to see someone, and then we're going to try and find a copper dragon.
What was that you were saying about dragons?
But I'd like to find one too.
Why?
You're not particularly you're not fond of dragons, and you recognise like a lot of giantkin aren't particularly fond of these bastards that would just like show up, light everything on fire, and then piss off again just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
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 Generally,
So what's
yeah.
in there?
Two they're tea bags. It's that lemon and lime stuff, and it's got green tea in it as well. I'm going to give it a bit of a stir. I'll give it. And there's also ice cubes. If you could just grab from the top drawer of the freezer. Yep.
That's it, look. I've just got to go pretty old boy now.
There we go.
Oh, no. Yes.
And if that's empty, then we'll just grab some from the middle drawer of the freezer, because there's another bag of ice in there.
But in the glasses.
No, in the jug.
That's right, I was going to look at the I can chill the eyes for an hour at a time with prestidigitation.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll give you that.
And I only sleep 4 hours a night, so... Has anyone else got prestidigitation?
No, I'm concentrating.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
Throw them
go.
in the
Between me and Jeremy, we can keep the eyes cold.
Okay.
I can viciously mock them.
No.
Don't do that.
I'd love to see what someone with an intelligence score of 7 would say to knock someone.
Okay.
Possible.
Don't giantkin travel in packs? Where's the rest of your group?
I'm not Giant King. Giant Kin. I am a Goliath. We don't travel in packs. We go by our own way. When we feel the need, we wander the land to seek glory and adventure. That's why I'd like to find a dragon. I think killing a dragon would be a lot of fun.
Does that sound about right?
Roll insight.
That will be a natural 1 for 10.
Seems pretty legit, yeah. Quite honest.
Clever, Alan.
Yeah.
I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend.
Well, our immediate remit is not to kill a dragon, we just need the acid.
But if you kill them, you can get the acid.
Yeah, we're going on an acid trip and that's it.
The aim is just to really stand by and in, get him covered in the acid, have him run back out, collect the acid and go, I believe.
Yes, and if they kill me, we get the acid too.
I mean, yes, but then I have to get your body, it's a bit more tricky.
Good boy.
There's a moment of note when you think, of the vessels you have, you don't know any that would stand up to dragon acid.
Wouldn't you just
Iron
be better
Jeremy
if
would
Ned
say.
went in and
Do you think you could make a deal with the dragon?
A copper dragon's reasonable? Would you know this? Whether or not they're highly aggressive or...
I mean, I can tell you. Let's see. Roll me nature.
No. 8.
You do know...
14.
Okay. Yeah, you do know... yeah, metallic dragons tend to be more willing to negotiate. Less angry, less vindictive.
Can make a deal with it if we can stop Elgar from murdering it.
Have you said copper dragon or have you just said dragon?
Copper. There,
Oh,
they said,
sorry, I
yeah.
thought you just said dragon. Oh, okay.
Or black.
Or black. It doesn't-
Black dragons are very dangerous though, right?
Yes, but I think
Dragon's
if we're getting a black dragon, then we're just assuming that we're going to get attacked, take the acid and go. If it's a copper dragon, then maybe Nether could sort something out.
Oh, if it's a nice dragon, then yeah, I won't kill it.
Do you not like chromatic dragons?
I didn't realise you were talking about a nicer dragon.
Okay.
I genuinely didn't either, so.
No, yeah. That's also fine. Yeah.
Okay, well let's go back to the broker, see if we can get a jar to hold acid, because I think we are missing one of those.
Yes.
I'm just there chilling my bottle of eyeballs.
I hope 4 is enough, because I'm not sure we can go back in there without dying.
We just need more explosives.
Well, Flame Strike isn't actually that powerful, so in terms of my area of effect abilities, I'm very limited.
Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice.
I'm willing to make. Yeah. Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, so far we have the eyeballs and we have the beard. So we've got 2 out of 4. I say we're doing pretty well.
And someone else is going to look for the bottles, so we don't
Foley.
even have to worry about that.
Just doing that right next to the microphone.
As it turns out that, narratively speaking, watching us pick flowers wouldn't be good.
What do you know?
Flowers montage.
Maybe
I had-
they've been guarded by some fierce beast.
I had contingencies.
Or maybe they were stuck on the side of the mountain.
Or there was a puzzle.
And those two, and then we were also attacked by harpies, and that's what you three have to solve.
But the kobolds are
I
having
was going to
a
say, have you
moment
seen us
time.
rolling dice? Picking a flower might actually be a
But someone tried to. In my campaign, someone was
Just
like, I'm going to
pick it and then just throw it off a cliff
rolled
behind
the cat, and they rolled a 3 and punched the cat. Right.
So, I think we can hand wave. Takes you best part of the day. As evening draws to a close, you make your weary way up. Apart from Neda, who's fine.
Oh, hang on.
Yes. What's up?
Right. I have a spell called Augury. This is magnificent. These are things I never
Yep.
knew. Now, I can toss sticks and get a rough throw from the DM as to which way we need to go.
I thought you were going to say
Find
I'm
the
going to
dragon.
turn someone into a stick and throw them.
So by casting gem inlaid sticks,
Mm.
rolling dragon bones, laying out on it puzzle, and employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from another worldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Never mind.
Augury. Here we go.
It's pretty sweet.
Next 30 minutes. Yeah.
So that's not useful now, but that will be very useful later.
Yes.
So once we have heard of a dragon,
Mm.
I can scry for it.
And then when we're nearby, I can ask how this course of action will go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Excellent.
Sure.
Reading my spell list.
Should we do a rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we'll go back first, and then we'll do a rest, because I don't think they're going to attack us.
you see this terrifying visage in like bone of just tiny little like bone wings out with like a almost like a velociraptor or Deinonychus skull. They pop up and go.
Oh.
Underneath, tiny little kobold in purple skin.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
We're here to see the purple one of me.
Oh yeah, he's only speaking Draconic, I will say. But yes.
We're here to
The
see.
Neda can understand.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
Yes, we're here to see the purple one of me.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
You're my mother. And just the face drops and just starts to duck down.
No, I'm not your mother. If I'm not your mother, will you let us pass?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not your mother.
Let's see the god or the master.
Are they two different people?
Yes.
So the god is the broker and the master is the priest?
I don't get to use those terms. Yes.
We're here to see the master.
He's still very angry.
Yeah, maybe we should just speak to the priest first.
His anger, his hatchling. It's.
I thought
It's
the
got-
god was the broker and the master was
Yeah,
the
but we
priest.
spoke to
The sorcerer is the one you spoke to. Who's he's a amethyst dragonborn. Actually, you would recognise. He appears to be some sort of sorcerer.
I just want to speak to the priest. The sorcerer.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then just like turns around and just skitters off.
I'll walk after him. I don't know, in Draconic. I don't know about you, but kobolds are not the brightest.
They
Kobold
have mother
speak.
issues.
Do kobolds speak Draconic?
Yeah, that's the only one they speak.
Yeah.
So I got no idea which one on there.
Not so much. Yeah, just kind of like odd chittering, and then like the same language, but in like deeper tones from Moira.
What languages do you speak?
Try not to say Meredith, and it's just Meredith Moira.
Not a lot.
Everyone gets one letter.
Dwarvish, Haveling, Undercommon, and Thieves' Cant.
That's a lot.
That is more
That
than
is
me.
I've got 6 languages.
Hmm.
Wizards are language as fuck.
I've got 3 and then telepathy.
5.
I realise Thieves' Cant is really cool as long as there's a rogue around. And otherwise, it's just like, what's this for?
If we ever want to break into
They're actually as well. So it's based on an old hobo language, where on like the front post they would etch in little symbols to say whether like you'd likely get a meal there, you'd be able to get spare clothing, or if they would like chase you with a gun. But yeah, it's sort of a way of like showing different entrances to large buildings, such as say the bank, if you look for them. But yeah. Or if there is such a thing, like you got to assume as well that there'll be other people who also speak Thieves' Cant, and in certain old cities there might even be several generations of it chiseled into the same corner, and like generally there'll be a few people on the city watch who so like Cockney rhyming slang.
That was the one I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, essentially that's sort of the spoken version of it. But yeah, people sort of know it, unless it keeps getting updated to do different things. But yeah.
Right,
So-
I'm holding you to all of those to the next 17 corners that Jeremy sees.
Okay.
Can I find out the sorcerer's name?
No, you never asked.
Can you find out?
Yes, I will ask.
I just like the idea that like now Jeremy's going to be able to go to people going apples and pears.
Apples and
Shut
pears.
down the frog and toad!
Yep. What's your name, big lady?
Moira. What is yours?
Oh, Kretek,
Kritek.
Kobold
Nice to
champion.
meet you.
We met you before.
Yes.
No, we didn't. You weren't there. It was the rest of them, though, and this yellow one, and there was like we had the rage drake, and then it ate most of us.
Yes, the yellow one died, which is why they did not make it to the Rage Drake fight.
Ah, she woke up. Good for her. And then
Sorry,
carries on walking.
What? She woke up?
What is the dream? This place is so brilliant. Like everything goes on, and then you die, and then you wake up in the real world, and you go.
So you
And,
believe that this place is the dream? Like, you believe this place is Nirvana? And that when you die here, you go back to the real world?
Nirvana, good.
Yes.
Sure.
How bizarre.
Sounds about right.
Also, the word nirvana is like really weird in like the dragon jaw.
Me and Jeremy are just smoking pipes still.
That-
You're going to have to give me that back at some point.
You didn't tell me it was so good.
You're not going to take it up. That's an old person's sport. You should be drinking.
I'm older than you.
Yes, but your body is younger.
I still smoke the pipe.
It's like, why did they cut so small? At some point I will want that back. It's been a long time. It's been
So-
like 24 hours.
At the enormous door, one of them like open, the other one still kind of broken. You can see around now where there's like patches been made in the walls around, and the cracks are starting to be like plastered over, sure. And Kretek turns around and goes, "Wait here!" and turns around, spins around again, and just legs it, goes off into a little antechamber. There's a brief pause, and the rather large dragonborn sorcerer, with his gigantic staff and just huge silken cloak, resplendent in maroon, comes out. Good day.
And number, what's your name?
Good evening. Tarnkar.
Oh, please.
This is... Oh! I was asleep. What is this? Oh, sorry, Tarnkare. Sorry, yes.
Hold up the eyeballs.
Is this enough?
Oh! That should be plenty. We lack the facilities here to create potions. Could you take them to someone who could?
Yes, we can take this to someone who...
Do you have something we can store them in? Just to keep it.
We're currently
We've got an old
working...
potion bottle, haven't we?
Well, they're in an old potion bottle. We're just doing prestidigitation.
Mm.
Do
Um,
you have some...
One moment. And he just turns around, walks away again. There's a brief pause. He comes back with like a large roll under his one arm, like using this staff almost as a walking stick at this point. Comes out and hands you this large roll. You open a bit, and there's just like this nice, fragrant scent of sort of jasmine and sandalwood.
Tobaccos?
Yes, the kobolds had quite a time of it. It was weird. There was this whole strange, twisted dungeon of puzzles and traps. It seemed to go on for half a mile or more. There was weird fights. We lost a few, but at the end there was this odd little glade, like almost like they tell me it was like a piece of. That doesn't really translate. I would say like as if the Feywild, like a sort of they say like wild jungle. They don't quite have the grasp of better language. But yes, there was a small grove, and there was plenty growing there.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to make it. Do we have any leads on a copper or a black bargain?
Not even close. I've mostly been here. I personally use this place for the research. Some of my notes did get torched recently. It has been a headache to rewrite.
Idea.
Hmm.
Take a long rest and get my spell slots back, and then I contact a demigod from our current plane to get the location of the Copper Dragon.
Do you have a vessel capable of transporting dragon
Well,
acid?
that was my next question.
Do you know of any engineers?
Yes, we do. No, Moira doesn't. You guys do. Kellingworth.
Oh, in the tutorial mission.
The astronomy tower in Kellingworth. He's an engineer.
Was I around for that?
We were around for that bit.
Okay, I'm going to write that down.
One might say his name was Donning Stonecleave in the town of Kellingworth, and he was an artificer who had a shop that levitated by itself, and every morning it was winched down.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
There you go.
How
And
about-
when it was winched up, like the roof opened up and there was a giant telescope, and he gave you interesting drawings of the moon that came to nothing because then Emma left. But anyway.
Absolute filth.
Yes.
How about we split? You contact the Derry plane. We go to Kellingworth. We pick up.
Doesn't end well when we split, does it?
Okay, no, you do your contact plane. We'll go to
I'll go to
Kellingworth.
Kellingworth. I'll do it then.
You haven't.
Goliath, you ready for Kellingworth?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't
What's
been to a city?
Cullingworth?
One of the
Callingmuth, yes.
one of the towns.
It is the muth of a river.
Called the
Yes.
Calling.
You don't know that, you've never asked.
I assumed.
To
Sorry,
the
yeah.
city, you could potentially both of you play for some money.
I don't want to pay for money.
You could.
Do you know what they call someone who fiddles with themselves and gets paid for it?
A bard.
Smart person.
You've seen a few towns around here. There's a interesting giant village not far off of where that cave was. That you spend a few days. You got a bit of coin.
While you're talking to the sorcerer, I'm going to pull up Leland's tiny hut.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
seems reasonable. But yeah,
Why not? It's more of the world to see.
contact other plane
Can I
contingency.
do it twice as fast as if Elgarth helps me because we both know it?
Nope.
Oh.
You know what? Contact with the
No, Leland's tiny hut.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Elgarth could be doing Lehman's tiny hut while you're contacting other plane,
I've got
or
the spell slots for me to rest.
sure. Well, yeah, you can do it as a ritual. You can do it together as a ritual,
That's what I'm saying.
but it doesn't take any less time.
Well, how about team building exercise? We'll do it together anyway.
Go on.
Yeah.
Sure.
I do it by singing, by the way, because I'm a bard.
I just start to pull out one of the bottles of sherry,
I'll give you your pipe back and I sort of like...
light it.
Jeremy
Just passing it
was
around.
from macadamia.
Thank you. Pass the bottle of sherry to Neda.
Ah, yes. I'll start buying the sherry.
I take a sip of my emetic
Yeah.
poison.
It's like, yeah, she passes you the sherry and you take the sherry.
It's like,
I just want to be incriminated.
grasping it in both hands and just having this massive glass.
Yes.
Oh,
You take the emetic poison, have a crystal. Yeah.
Why is this hut full of vomit? Shut up, that's why.
While this is happening, Jeremy's got the behir head and he's been working at it with his knife a little bit. And he sidles over to Moira.
Carried that
He
head
positions
all
the head in the bobblehead way, gets his face round about the throat, pushes it through, and pops out the mouth and goes, ah!
Moira does recoil in shock.
Kretek
hair do?
falls to his knees in reverent, glorious, like Kretek, the kobold, the kobold champion.
Yes.
Yeah, Moira steps back, falls over a rock behind her, and lands straight on her ass.
After a few pulls, you probably would. Oh, we do not condone smoking, but yes. Ah, I can't find it.
It's great.
Looking good there.
I mean,
I'm like you!
if you
Do you want to be like me?
Flash up like
This is
diseased
great.
lungs every 5
Oh,
minutes
the
on
tea's
screen.
This warning has come to you by Morrison's.
We could carve that out to make it less sticky.
If it's less sticky, it'll fall off.
Well, we could set it up so we could just shove it on. And...
We can try.
No, you're right.
You're right. If we're gonna,
I
I'm gonna make
assume
this a
that
long-term
Elgarth
thing.
is seeing all
Yes,
this
yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well,
Looking at you in dismay. Going,
I said,
just here, spinning the wood, the hurdy-gurdy. Yeah, just watching what's going on. Yeah.
Well, we have tool heads.
playing some
Ah,
nice
yeah.
music.
Yeah. I can't find Kretek, but I've got him as a mini.
5?
Yes, it's like very little.
Okay, let's do this. Jeremy clamps his hands round onto the jaw, puts himself in front of Nether. Right, I'll pull, you pull.
Jeremy, we have 2 heads.
This is more fun.
Okay, carry on.
It's not like I grab one of the teeth and just start pulling.
I feel
Give
like
me-
maybe I
Like,
should
how
stop
big, how big
No,
are the teeth?
they're having fun.
Like compared to never, anyway.
Gross.
Hang on.
Were you trying to pull the head off of him?
I'm gonna.
No, she's trying to get the teeth out of the head.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna have to press the digitation you're both clean before bed, aren't I? Or your fucking mother.
It's got like 2 large teeth on its lower jaw. It's like almost like a snake
Or a guinea pig.
Okay.
head. Yeah, it's got like 2 large teeth there. They are on you. They're probably about the size of a dagger. Yeah, for a halfling.
Where
Sure.
do you keep them? And they
Stab
venomous.
them with you. Can make it into a dagger. Oh.
Almost like a crocodile head for the rest of it.
Yeah,
Just going back like rows of
poison
teeth.
daggers. Can she use them for poison daggers?
Stab them into random books.
Like they're only poisonous for like 3 or 4 uses because the venom was
It's a lightning lizard, not a venom lizard.
it.
It's not a dragon, which you can actually craft, you would know, dragon teeth into daggers that do a small amount of elemental damage. This is entirely a thing. The behir teeth, as far as you can tell, appear to be mundane.
Could you make a Viking helmet with lightning lizard teeth?
Yes,
Yes, let's do that.
if you found an armourer.
Right.
Yes.
So we're going to
But
pull
there's
out
gonna be
both
one
of
in-
the big teeth.
There's going to be one in Kellingworth.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're going to an artificer.
We have a great time in Kellingworth.
Mhm.
With an artificer, we can probably get the lightning to connect between the points of the teeth.
Yeah, we're doing lightning bolts. Yes,
The
so
little
yeah.
chain down the side, so when you pull it, it turns on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Toast.
We can look so cool. Oh, I dropped the dice on a natural 20.
Well,
Wasted that.
you can't save that. So yeah.
Oh, I know.
Unless you're a divination wizard.
Unless, indeed, you're a divination wizard.
I turned the blades on.
It's the coolest one.
It is, yeah. It makes me so hard to hit.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I'm so speedy and hard to hit and strong. Yeah.
Got that psychic lance, whatchamacallit. It's just a bastard.
That was amazing.
Hmm.
Wow, with them psychic lance. Okay, the hut's
I
up.
had plans. The hut is up.
The hut is up.
The heat is on.
Okay, I get in the hut. I'll take the first 4 hours watch.
Okay.
Netta manages to get the 2 teeth out of this Behir's head.
Give me a-
In the bag.
Give me an athletics.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Oh, in fact, sorry, no. Give me, survival, in
Oh,
fact.
survival. That's a bit long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
14.
14 total. It takes you a while. You're careful at it. Yeah, just like working it back and forth, but you manage to
Not on
get...
Jeremy's head.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Just Jeremy's like, yep.
So
I've
the dagger
taken-
suddenly like almost crawled through that.
Jeremy actually tries rolling onto his back like a dog so
Take
that
the
Nether can
first
go
4
from
hours
above.
watch.
Sure.
Moira's gone to sleep.
Absolutely. You do retrieve the 2 teeth.
Yes.
They're about... probably about 1.5 foot long, each tooth. But yeah. They do not appear to give lightning damage, though. You try, just sort of point one out and nothing happens.
With the head that I had,
Hmm.
could I, in a slightly saner way than what they've done, use a knife to pop a tooth out and use it as an earring?
Sure, give me survival.
Did we use
The
right
DC
one?
is lower for just a random side tooth.
27.
Immediately, just jab in, pop it out, done.
They spent hours. Right?
Yeah.
His tooth,
It's
"Whoa,
like-
come on.
Yeah, well, Ned is still there, rocking back and forth. You just kind of, dunk, dunk, yep. And there's a 2 big teeth at the front, which Ned is going for. I assume you're going for one of the smaller teeth
Yeah.
that line the jaw. Sure.
You notice that there are 2 holes in my ears that indicates that there would have been earrings there, and I just popped one
I probably shouldn't mention this thing also has horns. Would you like a closer look? No, yeah.
We know what Jeremy's doing on his watch.
Getting horny. No, yeah.
Prestidigitationing the eyeballs and getting horny.
in.
Okay.
Yeah. Make us do a song. Do a song first.
Do a song. Okay.
For the evening.
Hmm.
If you have to say that.
No.
No. You can if you want to,
Do a song of rest.
but everything here is what's the word? Voluntary. No one's gonna arm wrestle you into
But
something.
if I get my hurdy-gurdy fixed, then I will bring it later. But it's currently broken.
Ah.
Either that or the other dumb thing that I'm doing at the moment. Yes.
Give me.
This is what a giant folktale would be. Or a Goliath folktale would be.
And by
Tale
fucktail,
of
she does
David.
mean fucktail.
Yes.
The Tale
Just
of
got-
David, surely. That bully.
Yeah, the Volley of
The
David.
Tale of David. David and Goliath.
That bastard.
You
With
killed
the
one.
sling.
That's not a nice tale for giants.
No,
There's
no,
this small murderous little fly who comes down and tries to hurt you.
Yeah, you tell it
It's
about
like-
that bastard David that
Yeah.
came and tormented the troll.
The real crazy thing is
Yeah.
like a sling, a pebble in a sling goes about as harder than a bullet
Yeah.
out of sling, and the Goliath was 6'6", basically, maybe 6'9".
It's where the term bullet comes from. Like what you load in the sling would be a bullet,
Hmm.
not a stone. So
Yeah.
bullets are always in guns.
It was apropos. But yeah. Okay.
History lesson.
Yes.
Sponsored by Morrison's.
Don't smoke. Disease loves.
Plug the health messages, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Get your COVID jab. Okay.
So, roll me performance.
Yeah, you can do it. Oh,
14, so that's 24.
24. You tell an interesting, engaging story about Bronn thrice captured. A war criminal who would try and attack bands of Goliaths, and each time would get captured by the Goliaths and held as a prisoner and taught a different skill to try and reduce the recidivism rate. Came back 3 times and was just very, very bad at it. Eventually gave up, learned his lesson, and went off to become a bootmaker.
That sounds like a fun story.
It's a good tale.
It's a weird tale I got written down. But anyway,
How did you have that ready?
you'd be amazed what I have ready, honestly. But yes, so morning passes. There is still no sign of the broker.
I think that's probably good for us.
Yes, Tarmcare comes out. Says, "You've had your rest. Do you have any idea yet where to find a vessel?"
Give us 10 minutes and Lorelei might be able to tell
we're going
us.
to Killingworth. The vessel.
Oh yes, the vessel we're going to Killingworth.
How are you travelling there? You do have the teleport circle.
Teleportation circle.
You now have 3 places. You have the roof of the Evocation Tower in Kirain. You have just outside of Kellingmouth, where there's a public teleportation circle, and you have the monastery, where you currently are.
I guess just the one outside Killingworth.
Safe travels to you. And he waves a cup of coffee at you. The smell is just,
Do you want to do your ritual now?
I'll get there.
Okay, Scott. Have you ever traveled by teleportation?
I don't think so.
Prepare to throw up.
It's a lot
I-
of fun, old boy.
I will keep in touch. Let me know when you have the potion. I will come and collect a dose of it for the hatchling.
He's not gonna throw up. His constitution's through the roof.
Thank you. Good day. And yes, with his just waves his cup of coffee at you. As
Yeah, just scrolling all over the ground.
yeah, absolutely. But you do know in the casting of it, it does soak up all the runes into it.
Okay.
I shouldn't have told you where I had that. I'm now annoyed. I could just said yes. I'm just that good at improv. But okay. But yes.
And away we go.
Love it.
Fire, chaps.
You arrive in Kellingmouth. Reconstruction is apace. The town is coming back together again, slowly, gradually. But it's certainly no longer on fire, which is great. The signs of the giant skeleton that had rampaged through the town, gone. Yes, that's the guy.
The bone puppet.
Papa Bowen.
The calcified patriarch. Right. Why don't you 3 go to the Artificer? I need you by me when doing this in case you go insane.
Solid. I can do that. Good luck.
Yes. Where are we going?
Sure.
You're going to the Artificer to try and get a vial for a vat for acid.
Ah, yes. Have I met this chap
It says
before?
I
Yes, you
contact
have.
him from another plane.
No, you have not.
No, I have not.
No,
Oh, no.
me neither.
Tim, it says here that
Jeremy
I
has.
contacted him
We've
from
got-
another plane.
We've
but
got a
can
lot
I
of charm and a
also
lot of
do
dumb.
from this
Yes.
I don't see why I would be
Do it some
limited
way.
like that.
I
This
can
is
only
sorry. This is
enhance
contact
one
other
of you.
plane, is
Yeah.
I
it?
feel like that is more important.
No, it has to be on a
Yeah.
different plane.
Fucking hell. Right, I'm going to enter into another plane.
Do you know a demigod on this plane?
No,
Right.
doesn't matter. You just sort of reach out for it. You reach out for a mysterious entity and get hold of it.
Plane challenging stranger and break your mind. Sure. Blah, on a failure. Blah blah
I
blah.
have greater restoration. This can't go too badly.
Yeah.
Greater restoration ends the effect. Enter the up to 5 questions.
Okay, in which case, enhance.
Christ.
Hooray.
Right.
Just give me a quick second. I'm going to think through extra. Who do I have as demigods? Jesus. Fuck.
Well, the GM's thinking that we're on our way.
Yeah, what was it? Quick metagame. Who has our money?
It's the bag of holding.
I'm carrying some of my own money. I
How much?
seem to have 5 gold and 68 silver.
That should be enough
some
for a
reason.
bowl.
I'm going to give you 10 more gold.
Ah, great. Thank you. Just in case.
Thank
So I'm
Can
sure
I
my
contact-
charm will win them over.
Can I contact an entity on the plane that I'm on, or do I have to go to another plane and contact the
Oh.
plane?
No, you contact an entity in a different plane.
So I have to go to a different plane to contact an entity on the material plane.
Yes, you would have to.
And
How do I
rain
get
in
onto another
Spain
plane?
stays mainly on the plane.
How can I go? You should have just gone to the fucking temple of Ogma. Should we just ask Ogma? Which plane would Ogma be on?
Well, why don't you just ask a demigod from a different plane? Because they might know one on this plane.
Is Ogma a demigod? No, she'd be a god.
No, Ogma's
He'd be a
god.
god.
Although I would probably be considered a demigod at this point. All do follow us.
You don't get to choose which entity you contact. And very much depends on your intelligence saving throw which one you get.
The dead demigod.
But you could,
What's the dragon?
you could ask the god on a different plane for a dragon on this plane. I don't see why they wouldn't know.
What would be the best plane to go?
Well, the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plane.
Yeah, I think I'd pick a plane.
Pick a plane.
Go to Spain.
Tim, can I contact Spain? Find out about the rain.
You don't get to even choose the plane.
I do.
What?
No,
I'm sure I
I
do.
thought it was just you randomly
Something
contact.
from another plane. It doesn't say which other plane. Spirit of Sage or some other mysterious entity from another plane. Yeah, you don't get to choose the plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure? I can't
Scotcha.
contact the plane.
If you tell me the internet says otherwise,
Well, actually.
well, actually, just push the glasses back
There
up
are many
again.
places there's rain over in Spain's plains.
But it falls mainly on the plane.
Mainly on plain.
Mainly. That means at least 51%. That's still a lot of rain for
So
other places.
It's DM's discretion.
Ah, sure.
It doesn't say random, so it doesn't have to be random. It also doesn't say specific, so it doesn't have to be specific. You choose whether or not we could choose the demigod or entity or the plane.
Okay.
And does Tim want to be a dick?
I'm also going to shove a third level cure wounds back into the ring.
So you've marked off the spell?
Mhm.
Sure. Okay. So should we do this first, or would you rather
I
talk
want
to
to do
the...
this first.
Yeah, go on, guys.
Okay.
I'll send you all
Right, lead
shopping.
the way, old boy.
Who's got that most intelligent?
Well, this is not going to be good, Beckett. +1.
Or the most intelligent?
Jesus Christ.
Reading.
Everyone chooses intelligence as a dump stat for some reason.
Not me.
I mean, I chose Dax.
Fair.
Because there's hardly any intelligence-based classes.
Yeah, literally just wizards.
Um,
Oh, no, artificers, but yeah.
well, that's it.
They don't really count.
Charisma.
No, yeah.
Do you want advantage on charisma or intelligence?
Charisma.
Yeah, I've got 8 charisma, so
What are we trying to do?
Oh, 18 charisma.
Buy
Nice.
a vessel for that acid.
Yeah, I'll give you
Make
advantage
a
on
simple
charisma.
purchase from a salesman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
I mean,
all you need.
Good luck.
shall I go with them and try and...
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, you go with them.
Yeah, whichever you feel.
I need to be with you guys.
No,
I'm going to go and wander and try and bully yourself.
we're doing complicated shit.
well, and then Ned just walked in with these 2 giants.
Yeah.
Boy.
There's a tiny nose and 2 barbarians.
Just imagine, like, you're just holding one arm on each and just, like, swinging.
It's Ned and her 2 dads.
Oh.
Well, you can get out Jeremy and Axe while you're there.
So, presumably, Jeremy sets off like a sniffer dog, behir head in place for the
Does
for
Elgar
the
have any
artificer
money?
shop.
Elgarth, yeah, you've been playing around for money.
Me too.
You want me to roll, or do you want to roll for your money?
You can roll it.
Okay.
Let's
You
see
roll
what we get.
hard for the money.
Copper. You have 9 copper. Silver, you have 4 silver. Gold, you have 12 gold.
Nice.
Now, here's the thing. I run a 100 system instead of 10s.
Okay.
So any cost you see in the book is in silver, basically.
Yeah.
And so 100 silver is gold. So yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty good for gold. You're a pretty competent bard. I probably should have made you roll a performance check to see how well you did. But no, it's fine. We've already rolled for gold.
Well, I've got a 17.
Plus a
I would have
10.
got 27.
You would have got decent money then, yeah. Possibly even better than what I just gave you. But no, that's still some solid money.
Yeah.
So,
As Jeremy gets to the door of the artificers,
Mm-hmm.
he's preparing to kick it open
Well,
That's
it is very early in the morning, so you do hear a gentle clicking noise, and the artificer shop is slowly lowering down. It's about currently 5 feet high. You could swing up if you wanted. It just seems to be slowly still lowering itself down.
Oh, he's not in a hurry. He just enjoys kicking doors.
There is a very small, delicate fence that
It's
rings
5
it.
feet high.
No, so it's still 5 feet in the air, unsupported by anything, and it's just there's a slow clicking noise, like click, 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 as it slowly lowers down. Yeah, basically. And yeah, about another
We never still looking.
yeah,
Never like that. There is something like that.
a minute or two pass, and there's just a thump. You hear like just a final sounding thump as it hits the floor, and then the door opens with a tinkle of bells.
Jeremy looks sad. He really wanted to kick that.
Oh, yeah, no. He's an artificer. It's a mechanism. Sorry, but yeah. Yeah. You head inside.
That would bell. Make it tinkle. Ooh.
Roll me performance now. You're right. Hey, hello there. I recognise you. I think you were that one with the sword. Aye, she was grand. Does she still have it?
I hope so. I'm not sure where she went.
Ah, that's a shame. Ah, fair enough. Aye.
She was the only competent one of us.
Hey, fair play to you, but you're now with one of them. You look like some sort of evocation wizard with the hollow robes thing, aye. You up for that fucking place?
That'd be right, old chap. I don't work there anymore, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't speak giant.
I should work this all the time now. See?
Absolutely.
That's I love it.
Yeah, that's a genuine great accent. Aye, yeah. Hey, and who's your Goliath friend? You been around a while, aye?
No, I've only met these people yesterday.
Ah,
Okay, yesterday.
you're in for a ride. All right then. So what can I do you for?
Big white ass.
What if we came here for
And-
a
What have you got?
You look around, and like there's a really this guy is dwarven. He's got like the horseshoe of hair at the back and like a huge like scraggly beard. It's a bit scraggly, but he's got like these like welding goggles permanently on his forehead. And you can see there's almost like little like red rims around where he's clearly had them there for maybe days at this point. And there's a very low sort of what's the word, like bench, but he stood behind it, so it's a counter, shop counter, yeah. And everywhere on the wall there are little cogs and big cogs, and some of them seem to be decorative. Most of them seem to be spinning in somewhere or other. There's a few clocks around and odd implements like on poles and on hooks. There's like a display of weird gizmos just sort of slowly ratcheting round on like one of those tie racks, mechanical tie racks. And there's an odd clink of noises. He appears to have like various. Give me a quick Arcana roll.
Yeah, that's a 4.
4 total.
Yeah.
Shiny things.
Jack things.
There's a lot of interesting garb he seems to have, like various implements. You couldn't say what any. A lot of them look quite complicated. But yeah, you can see like there's a few immovable rods, various devices. Mostly erring towards the mechanical, some sort of big cannon thing, but it's like about the size of one of these guys' arms and about yay round, about maybe a foot across. Not sure what it'd fire, but yeah.
Ned is just my own.
Yeah, some interesting things that like appear to be like mechanical on blades, almost like a lawnmower but without the cover. Bits and pieces. Yeah, lots of things hanging from the ceiling, and yeah, various glass cabinets around. Few, one with potions. Most of them though with odd gizmos, including like little clockwork mice. Hey, so what can I do you for?
I say, old chap, you're looking for something that can hold dragon's acid.
Hey, dragon acid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do it. That I got this new like at I like to call it Teflon.
Careful.
Aye. Because copyright does not exist in this dimension. So hey, it's a weird new coating I got for this stuff, and it you can't even see into it. But yeah, hang on, and he just goes away and like walks up some stairs like doop, 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 and you just, like there's a little clatter and like you hear like that noise of a plate going ring ring ring, and about 2 minutes later just like doop, 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 back down. He's holding this large, almost looks like a cauldron, but with a giant stopper. He opens it up, and the whole thing is like black metal. He shows you inside, and it's weirdly shiny. Aye, I reckon that'll hold most stuff. It certainly does for me. I've tried it on a few things. I haven't tried it on Dragon Acid yet, but I reckon it'll hold up. Because I fucking shot it, and it was fine.
Then it's like inspecting it. You know, you like do
It's
like
like,
with a new car. It's kind of,
yeah.
kind of kicking it a bit.
Makes a dong noise. Yeah.
Right. How much would you be selling this for, old chap?
I mean, it's a bit of a prototype. I haven't really. I'd say probably 1 gold. Aye, 100 silver. Aye. It took a while, but you know now I've got the process down. I can remake it. I've got to roll the R's. Otherwise, it's not a proper accent. No.
I think that's a good deal there, old boy.
Aye, solid. So yeah, why are you going after Dragon Acid?
Well, we're trying to make this potion, you see. You don't suppose you see this black stuff that seems to be infecting people. Well, we're trying to cure those people with the black stuff.
Oh, this potion stuff goes in my head. You talked to that lass, what's her face? Old Fenning's Herbs. Cross the river. Aye.
Maybe we should go there.
She knows her potions.
I will write this lady's name down.
Is she called?
I'm fairly sure this is also the lady we've been to before.
Oh, right. Well, it might be. Maybe not.
Is it called Tim?
Old Fenning's Herb Shop. Old Fenning's Herb Shop. I'll be honest, at that point my Scottish accent does break down a little. Old Fenning's Herb Shop.
Yeah.
And you're, well, give me a quick, I don't know. No, well, you would know, because you've been there, though these two haven't.
Yeah, Jeremy's been there. Jeremy's a customer.
Indeed, blah, blah, blah. You remember, it's very Marilyn. She is a wood elf. And
Marilyn.
Merilion, like Marilyn, but Merrilion. I can't believe you're actually taking notes now. It's been 20, 30 episodes. Finally care what I'm saying. No, it's fine. But no, she also has a half-elf daughter, Valiant's Moonshade.
For not doing it, so.
I know, right? That's what it took. You get
Consequences.
the beatings will continue until morale improves. No. Yeah, you remember she has a daughter who runs the Mage's Cap in town. Valiant's Moonshade.
Love that place.
Does all kinds of weird cocktails. Yeah. Vaguely, yes.
Does a dragon count as a creature?
Dragon counts as a dragon.
Balls.
Why, what are you thinking?
Locate creature spell?
Oh god. What does it, it'll be specific in the wording. What does locate creature say?
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you.
Oh yeah, because actually, yeah, a dragon is a type of creature, as is a humanoid is a type of creature.
Darling, you don't do anything in the way of weapons, do you?
I mean, I like to dabble. And he sort of looks across and he's sort of like that coldate shing feeling. It's like, looks across at the big cabinet and there's all kinds of weird spiked implements. A few of them on little like pinwheels. Like I say, like there's like a lawnmower that seems to just be spinning. There's a few things.
Do anything in the way of a maul or a pike?
More or a pike. I mean, I think I could see you by. What kind of what's your price range on this? Are we talking infused with magic?
Why not? We've got 10 gold, you give him 10 gold.
Point.
Say 10 gold.
5 gold.
5 gold.
Making use of that +1 intelligence there.
Where are we?
And his -3 on deception.
Mace. 5 silver pieces. What was the other one? Mace or
Maul?
Mole. 10 silver pieces.
Jeremy pulls the 2 out of his bloodstained, the 8 out of his bloodstained pocket and sort of looks to Nether.
He needs what? 3 gold.
Two.
What do you need? 3 gold.
So no. The prices in the book. They say gold pieces.
Yes,
They're actually silver.
Yeah, so Jeremy has 8 silver,
Sure.
so he needs 2 silver.
So,
Hmm.
Nedda gives 2 silver to Jeremy.
So yeah.
Buy yours.
Yeah, go grab your own.
I was going to say, I'll get that and I'll get one myself.
Balls for everybody.
Yeah.
He takes them.
You have a heart.
He brings them one at a time. It does appear to have originally been some sort of battle hammer head that he's put on a slightly longer pole, but then welded on various spikes and like discs, almost like he's got like a frisbee halfway through it and just stuck. Like this whole disc coming out with like spikes on pretty much every available surface of this giant hammer head. And yeah, goes aye, 10 silver, El dia.
Almost had you there.
Ha! I know, right? But there you go. And you want one yourself, you say. Hey, grand. Goes up, grabs one again, and hands you yes. Fairly similar looking thing. Like, the spikes are in different places, but it appears to be he's just gone a bit mad with welding stuff on there.
You're getting enchanted while you're here.
I mean, I could do you a +1 more.
How much?
Ugh, fuck. Hang on.
What's the attack on a mole? What damage?
Balls, quite a 2d6.
So yeah, this would be 2d6 +1 with a +1 to hit as well. And I just need to remember, is it just considered... Are they just considered uncommon +1 weapons?
Hold on. Should find that out.
Weapon of +1. Weapon +1. Weapon any uncommon +1. Rare +2. Very rare +3. So hey, that'd set you back 15 gold. No, you're right. I'll do that for 12. 12 gold.
What would you give me for this head?
Oh yeah, you've been doing that the entire time. It's quite nice to have a chat with that thing, aren't you? You have enough gold on you, right?
I did kind of forget,
I have
yeah.
15 gold, so...
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have 98 still in the coffers.
Okay, so...
Yeah, you did.
Hello.
You did swap up the platinum, so you know.
And I've added Pippa Reed's gold in as well, so.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that appears to be the head of a behir. Am I right?
It does. And also, at this moment, the hat of a man.
Aye, that's very true. Aye, I could part with 5 silver for it. It's a lovely decorative piece, I'll grant you, but it's not like practical in the sense I can't make anything out of it.
Imagine if you put these horns
Aye.
in one of those malls. People will pay extra for that.
Did shatter pretty quickly. The tensile strength, and he starts like talking into the exact specific details of how horn and metal doesn't really weld together because they're different materials.
Jeremy Source.
No, absolutely fair.
Someone's never had a duct tape.
But he is an artificer. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it would work.
That's it, chap. How about I have this teeth? Would I be able to get, like, a hat? To put a helmet to put these teeth onto to look really cool.
Aye. So we'd cut 2 holes in that, and then put them through, and then put in a leather inner that'd hold them in. Aye, yeah, I could totally do that for you. I'll just flip the fucking page.
Yes! They're just going to have an insane hat.
Do we not have hats in this book? We don't.
Teeth hat.
I've got a wizard's hat.
Hey, that's it. You're back 15 silver.
That sounds grand.
Done. Hey, it'll be ready in the morning.
So I hand him the teeth
Sure.
and the silver.
And the
Wait,
head.
how much have I
And the
given
head.
this guy already? Like,
He's kind of.
You didn't give him anything yet.
no, so...
Thank
I guess
you
I'll
very
do
much. And yeah, and he
one
hands you
gold
5
piece
silver.
for-
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sure.
I've got 1 gold piece for the cauldron.
Yep.
Then how much was it was 15 silver for...
15 silver for the helmet,
Yes, so that goes...
and 10 silver for each mace, and then it would be 12 gold for the mace +1.
I had 15 gold.
So that's 1,500 silver.
That's...
Yeah.
You had 15. It's 12 for the +1.
12 gold for the.
+1.
Did you
For the
buy
+1,
just
yeah.
one piece
So
of
that's
left?
3 gold
Okay.
pieces. Like.
Yep, that's 3 gold pieces. So that's yep. Did you buy the +1 mace? Sorry, the maul. Sorry, the +1 maul.
No, Jeremy, did you buy it?
Yes.
If someone gave him the money,
Yeah.
Jeremy has no money.
That's fair. So yeah,
So we'll have to leave that for now. We'll come back for that when I can collect my hat.
I tell you what, I've actually got a maths degree. Let's do this. Okay.
That's what I meant there.
I'll friggin' use it. Okay.
Only
Alexa
we brought
told me
someone
the
who
2
could
plus 2
count.
is 4 if that helps.
So 3 gold.
There you go.
So
That's for buying them all.
so 15 gold start.
Yeah.
Yes.
12 gold for them all.
Yes.
1 gold for the acid proof small cauldron thing.
Yes.
So that's,
2 there.
yep.
2 there. Right.
So then minus. Oh no. So you're buying your own
Yeah.
regular mall,
Yeah.
10 silver.
Yeah.
That's fine. What else were you buying?
The hat.
The hat.
I do have 68 silver, so I will hand over.
Which I said was like 15 silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
68 silver. So yeah,
You have
that leaves you
53
with
silver left.
53 silver.
50. Yeah. Didn't
2
even need me in the
gold
end.
and
2 gold,
53
53 silver.
silver.
Yes.
Tell you here.
But decimalisation is meant to make this easier, Tim.
That-
You know, this is what people said when they gave up shillings and farthings and all that buggery.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, but it's going to be just pounds and pence. It's going to be so much more complicated. And yeah, no.
It is.
They didn't count for people with dyscalculia. I can't even say it because I'm dyslexic.
Can't we go back to pound shilling? I thought that was the point of Brexit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know when you go
No,
out
the
on
point
these
apparently was
trips
to
where
get a
you
blue
don't recognise
passport.
any of the currencies, so you
Yeah.
just go to a shop and just push coins and hope you
Yeah.
get it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Hope that it's right.
It becomes monopoly money. Yeah,
I
you
remember seeing something about
spend like £15 on a half of beer, and you're like, yeah, this is great. I'm in Spain.
I
No,
remember
sorry.
seeing something about like pre-decimalisation. That was a big thing, is you could just charge people whatever you wanted because no one could work out how much anything was. There's a change. Okay.
Yes, the little copper ones are worth lots.
Yeah.
So, who has what?
Plus
Plus
one
one more.
Plus one
more.
I have a normal more.
Normal more.
More.
Did you want
Cauldron.
Did you want the plus one?
And a custom order for a hat.
Okay.
Be alright
Yes.
with the normal one.
Time
for
for
now.
our receipt.
Yes, a chit.
You and me are doing magic stuff.
Well, actually, I might say before we go, do you have anything I can throw, like an axe? that I
Or a
can throw?
halfling.
I can do you some throwing hand axes. I can do you. Would you like? Are we talking mundane or magic? Yeah, those are the 2.
Is that one that comes back to you? No, you did that as well. So we use that, can't we? Just normal ones.
A returning one would actually be quite expensive, unfortunately. Hey, normal ones. Hey, I can do you throwing hand axes that use strength to throw. They are martial range. No, they're not. They're simple range weapons.
Yeah.
They're not even that. The hand axe, 5 silver pieces per. So, yeah.
Could I get 5?
Hey, that'd be 25 silver pieces. All grand.
Yeah, no, guys. Math.
69.
Giggity.
That is the answer. I'm not nagging.
But also, right. So, contact to the plane.
Well, before we do that,
Unless, sorry, is there anything else you want to buy at
What
the shop?
I think that's quite all, Belja. Thank you very much.
Apparently
Yeah,
we-
very
It
welcome.
gets into the cauldron and just like waits for like.
I'm assuming that Elgath and
Yeah,
Germany would take
like-
either side like a palanquin
Mm.
carry Nether through the town.
It does have like a mason jar lid with like the 2 clips on the side. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Mhm. But Nether doesn't like Nether's fits half in it. Yes.
Just like holding the lid.
I'm Mario in a tube.
Yeah. All good. Okay then. Contact to the plane.
well,
We're discussing this.
I've
really
had an
important.
idea,
Mm.
and I think you can help because you like Balderai, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to make a sacrifice to her worth 2.5 gold.
Fine. I get my dagger out and I go to like my wrists.
No. That's a bit dramatic. I'm talking like Balderai is the goddess of hearth and home, so maybe putting on a spread for people.
Right. To the tavern.
Right, let's do it.
We're going to the dinner for everyone apparently.
We're gonna buy 2.5 gold worth of food for people.
To appease Balderai. Why are we doing this?
Okay, so wait.
Sorry, but that is enough to 2.5 gold worth. Is enough to feed like maybe 150 people.
Right. Well, let's go to a homeless
Street
shelter.
party.
Yeah, a homeless shelter. Let's go
Yeah.
feed.
Sure.
Let's go feed a homeless shelter.
There are in fact, you can see several queues. A few people like basically waiting. There are soup kitchens around. What with the whole reconstruction still going on, a lot of people have been sort of drafted in to be carpenters, draftsmen, masons, etc.
Why are we doing this again?
So, I have a spell.
Mm-hmm.
It requires my magic and an offering, which is relevant to Balderai, worth 2.5 gold.
Okay.
Then I get to ask one question.
250 in the book.
It's 25 gold pieces.
25 gold pieces. What is the spell called, please?
Divination.
Give me a second.
4th level spell.
Okay. D-I-V. Divination. Right, 25 silver pieces worth.
25 silver pieces.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
which is,
Okay, it's a bit different.
it's enough to feed about 5-10 people. Like, it's a good hearty meal for a,
So we go to the tavern.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, then should we do that?
Just do it for the homeless.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
we'll
5
go
people.
on with it.
yeah.
Kitchen.
So we
Sure.
we buy 25 silver. I'll knock this off. We
Mhm.
buy 25 silver worth of food.
Yep. And you consume it in the
Do you want
spell
us to donate
in
it
front of
straight
other
to the-
homeless people.
Donate it straight to the kitchen.
Well, yes, I believe it has to be sacrificed to Balderite, but Balderite's got us of half and home, so I feel like this sacrifice would be acceptable to her.
Yeah.
I'll allow it
Thank you.
because it's nice.
So yeah, we just donate it straight to the food kitchen,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is in the name of Balderite that we are giving this.
And I can hand a leaflet.
Multiple leaflets.
So I need to write that in my inventory.
They're taken. They're greeted less enthusiastically than the food, but people still do look at the leaflets and like pour over it while they're going through this bowl of soup.
It's the
Sure,
not a cult leaflet.
sure.
I-
With it being like
Big
slightly,
letters,
yeah.
We are not a cult.
Yeah. With it being like slightly lower grade food, you can actually feed more people. You get up to about 15. Yeah.
Excellent. To be fair, I'll probably just go for 50 silver at this point, just to
Really make sure Border Ride's on board.
really make sure.
Offering good servants.
Get her
7 days. Okay.
Right. Now what?
Okay. Then I need to cast the spell. So then we donate the food, and then nearby, I'm just gonna settle myself down, like retreat into my shawls. I'm gonna light some incense. I'm gonna get pass the incense to Lorelei, and light my own, and we're gonna just pray. I think.
Just what?
Just pray. I think.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast
Can
divination.
we both benefit from that?
There it is.
I'm hoping you being with me will help.
Okay.
Here's my simple map of Kellingmouth. That's all you're going to get to see of it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I cast divination.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I get to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
I really should have discussed this with you beforehand.
DM offers a
Where's
truthful
the
reply.
nearest copper dragon?
Short phrase, a
Did I say
cryptic
copper
rhyme
or
or an
black
omen.
dragon?
A cryptic
Did I
rhyme.
say
I mean,
Probably easier.
Okay.
you need warning of this before you could really. Yeah. Okay.
So I just ask, Balderite, where is the nearest copper dragon?
To me.
To me.
Not to her.
Sit right next
It's
to
'cause-
you, is it?
No, yeah. That was. Were you even there? Hang on, no, but that's the thing because the closest to Boulder, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway,
She is a copper dragon.
exactly. There is no copper dragon within a month's, maybe 2 months of your current position.
Fuck.
Balls.
You spent 50 silver.
Yep.
So, what's your second question?
I only get one.
It's a fourth. It's a wait.
I cast it at
Cast-
5th level.
Cast it at 5th level. What does that mean?
But, well, I don't know. No, I cast it at 4th level.
If you cast a spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there's a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. The DM makes this roll in secret. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's not ask anything else then.
But but I assumed you wanted 2 castings of it.
No, she's just been generous with you.
I know, but I'm kind of like,
But he might lie.
You could ask about Black Dragon.
yeah, I mean, we're not going to find a copper dragon. We might as well ask about a black one.
You want to try it?
Where's the nearest black dragon to me?
The 1 in 4 chance he lies?
Yeah.
If you follow the Millard path,
The Miller path, right? Millard?
Millard, Millard, through the Dorthmire.
Dwarf Mire.
D-O-R-T-H-M-I-R-E.
Wait, so that's D-O-R-T-H.
Dorth, D-O-R-T-H, M-I-R-E, Meyer.
Dorfmire. Follow the middle path through the Dorfmire.
You will find one within a day and a half.
Okay.
A ruined temple to Ralathane Rilathale.
Where do I know that?
You don't. Pippa would have.
Ah.
I need a rubber. Oh, can you pass me a rubber as well? Sorry.
Rrr.
A rubber.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ralathane.
Rilathale.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna switch it up. Oh, that was cast by ritual, so actually I don't even need to spend the spell slot.
Although it did take you like a good 20 minutes
Yeah.
to cast it twice.
The guys will probably be back from the artistic at this point.
I'm just gonna very quickly switch it up and cast Augury.
Oh, hang on. No.
So now that I've heard...
Ritual casting is a wizard thing. Do you get to cast spells as rituals?
I do think so. I have ritual options on D&D Beyond.
Okay, we're going to have to double check that, but sure.
I could scry for it.
Augury, you say?
Yeah, I was just going to switch to Augury,
Mm-hmm.
because I imagine Moira's definitely got some ornate cards on her at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask what course of action following the Miller path will give us.
Weal and woe
Okay, that's
is
good.
the answer.
That's good, because if it was just low, we wouldn't be going.
Yes.
Right?
But when now I've got that spell slot, I might come back to the plane and ask about my son.
Go for it, go for it. Do you want any help?
Or just stick around in case I fail the saving throw.
I'll help you if you do.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm going to try and contact the plane my son is on. I know
Contact
as much about this spell as...
Other plane.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I will explain. Like, Kellingmouth, it smells a little fishy. Like, you can see there's recently been devastation. There's certain areas there's just like smashed building going on, but there appears to be a lot of people working over it like ants, like rebuilding it. A large river goes through, and you can see to the north of the city seems to be like nicer areas that are less damaged. A lot of the rest. There's also a large temple to Pelor, you recognise, in the middle. It's like a gigantic glass house. There's a bit more over the city across the river, and a large wall protects this side, but not the other. Sorry.
Okay.
Just wanted to give you some context of the place. Because I suddenly realised I'm a DM, I should describe my shit. Otherwise, what the fuck am I doing here?
Everyone else has seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else has like been there for, God, 15 episodes or so. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
No! I'm insane! I look at you and I go, dap dap, skip dap dip dap dap dap. Now,
Greater restoration!
So first of all,
I had to roll higher than a 6.
I should have enhanced ability.
yeah, probably. You take 10, 22 points of psychic damage.
I now need my
Oh,
diamond.
like hurts herself in confusion.
You skip dap dap dap.
Greater restoration.
And it's weird, you get this vision as you reach out your brain to try and contact another plane. There is a fire. It is burning, it is bright, it is too blindingly, it is horrific to look at. And you close your eyes, and as you do, darkness suddenly descends harder. But like, normally you close your eyes against a thing, you can sort of still see, like the light comes through. This is just blackness around, and it goes, "Hello, my child.
No, that doesn't sound fun.
What exactly, my pretty little precious, are you doing in here?
Dap 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 dap.
You have my attention."
Skip dap dip dap.
Wait, it says she's insane. What does that
I
mean?
can only speak in gibberish. I can't read or write.
Yep.
I can't understand what other
I would
creatures say.
You have greater restoration to her, so you've spent the money and all that. That's
Yes.
fine. But before you do that,
Spell ends?
yes,
Okay. Before she does.
there is a great and evil presence. You feel the burning, but it's almost like a welcoming burning to this chilling cold at your entirety, specifically, not your, okay, at your soul. It is all-consuming, all-devouring, and it is very pleased to see you. It holds you very briefly by just like you feel almost like stretched out by the thing as it just has its in its claws, and it lets go, and you feel this twang as you reassert your astral entity of yourself. And then you wake up back in Kellingmouth, just having just been slapped by Moira.
You okay? You okay?
Yes.
Did anything happen?
There was a voice.
Yeah.
I don't know what they said. It was-
You'd
I think
be
it was something
amazed
like
what I had
stab, dab,
prepped.
dib, dab, dab. There's fire. I don't think they've been nice. I'll try again tomorrow. Rope roll a natural 1.
Is there a thing where you can't try it more than once a
I've only
day?
got 1 spell slot.
That'll do it. Okay.
Does she seem weird?
like the
Because
Define weird, yeah.
because I don't know the spell well, but
I can take an hour's rest and do it again.
I would with
Arcane
my
recovery.
ability on you now.
Okay, well I'm going to take an hour's rest. I'm going to get some of my hit dice.
I'm going to have some more of these grapes, they're great.
In one place.
Yeah, and you briefly see me there going, scat.
You see me just slap her in the face.
You're going along, you're holding this,
I'm slapping.
you're holding like this handle of this little cauldron with just the halfling in it, between you and Jeremy, yeah. As your
And I
head,
look and I go, I think I'm still insane.
Oh, that's about right.
We all love moles.
And I'm going to get a hat.
We went to the.
yeah.
I'm getting a hat.
Right, there we go. I'm taking a short rest to get that
So,
spell slot back.
Lorelai attempted to. Oh,
Hmm.
we have news. We have news. There are no copper dragons within the area, but
Not
there
for 2
is
months.
a black dragon within 2 days.
Oh, right.
Within 2 days of the Dorfmine.
So you would remember, well you wouldn't, but you in fact, and you would remember the Dorthmire Woods were where you met that Myconid who was trying to ascend to godhood status.
Oh, yeah.
Past Old Fennig's, you vaguely remember, yeah, the name of the road, the Millard Path, was actually the one goes past Old Fennig's shop.
Ah,
Old Fennig's Herb Emporium or something I called it.
yeah.
I'd have to actually check my book.
One within a day and a half, and a temple to Relithane Relithiel, if anyone knows if that's.
Would I know that?
Yes, you remember the Wood Elf preacher who you dragged into the community centre.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
They were going on about that. Yeah.
Relithane Relithiel, yes.
What happened to that guy?
I know, right?
You
was an
abused
elf.
him quite a lot.
He was an elf, wasn't he?
He was. He was a
Yeah.
wood elf cleric.
I tried to make
Of-
friends with him and it went really bad.
Yeah. And then you threw him against friggin' Kelthane's mortal remains on Earth who's walking
I
the
didn't
world.
think that was me.
At the community centre. Could have been Pepper.
Yeah, probably. That
That
sounds,
sounds like Pepper's.
MO.
She was a fucking liability.
It really was.
Which of you is not?
Hey,
great-
I've made some really smart decisions.
I really like this D&D party, honestly. It's fine.
Moira is trying to be solid.
I really like these grapes too. Yeah. Anyway.
So, yes, we have a goal now. Lorelai tried to contact another plane, and then she went mad, and something spoke to her.
Yes. It's good. Skibbity bap bap doobity bap bap doobity.
Ah, yes, jazz.
I might do some spells later just to check that you are not possessed.
I don't think I am. But then again, if I was, that's what I'd say.
Yes. And also, if something now is interested in you because you managed to get its
Got some
attention,
holy water in the bag. Throw it at me.
I don't think it works that way.
Down it, down it.
I'm going to run into a temple and stick my head in the font.
We'll do that in a moment.
Yeah, I'm resting.
There's an acolyte. Oh, you actually. No, okay. Right.
Should we go to the tavern so I can have my short rest?
Tavern?
Magic
Oh,
Damn,
cocktails.
sounds good.
Magic cocktails and
Can
Head
we
over
have
to the
a
Mage's Cap.
reasonable rest, considering it's 9?
9 o'clock. Yeah, we are gonna just mute the microphones, leave the cameras on, and just stretch your legs.
P&P.
Pretty much. Yes. Okay. So we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Sure.
There's a toilet in there. The toilet
Too much
upstairs.
tea.
Yep. Hang on.
TNT.
Oh, I pressed the wrong friggin' button because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Still the sexy dancing.
It's gonna split that into
We have
2 sections.
15 people!
I know. No, it should have started again. So if they're still there,
Surely it'll give a...
they might have thrown them an advert or something, for which I apologise because I get nothing for it. But yeah.
Okay,
So
we went to the pub.
you went to the pub.
I do not drink alcohol because I need to cast a spell.
You know what I should have done is got out my city book and said, "Hey, name of the pub."
The one that...
Oh, we love that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Barry,
it's a dice one.
Marilyn's daughter.
Valiance, Moorshade.
Valiant's Moonshade.
Moonshade,
Yes,
yeah.
the Mage's Cap.
Yeah.
And she's there, and she's got a whole load of those little champagne, like the old school champagne, like pyramids, inverted pyramid, like a funnel. And yeah, she's just sort of seems to be decorating them with like multicolored sugar that just falls in little rainbows around this like weird, like translucent yellow liquid, and it's just sparkling around, and there's like the smell of like watermelon just seems to emanate throughout the room. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Have you heard the good word of Balderai? I'll hand you a leaflet.
No.
Get a strange
You can't
pamphlet.
Start chewing it because we can't read.
Well,
I say,
There's
that's
Very
that's okay.
tasty.
yep. Sorry, I pressed. I hope people are back now. I pressed stop on the stream because I'm a numpty. But yeah, I think it's all working. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
What was I doing? Yes. She looks up and smiles.
I assume she recognises me
She does actually. Yeah.
because I'm a winged elf.
The rest of you, Jeremy.
I'm pretty sure she'd know. Jeremy's been there.
Is Jeremy still wearing the hat?
No, he sold it for 5
Sadly,
silver.
no.
He's covered in. He's presumably covered
In
covered in
Behir
viscera.
gore. Yeah.
Why don't you prestidigitation it away?
Just brain matter.
I think he's gonna miss it.
I'm going to put eyeballs in my equipment, by the way, because I know
Oh,
I'm
yes,
keeping
yes.
them cool.
Sure.
In answer to your question, Tim, we went on session 1.
hmm
One of the first things we ever did was go to the Mage's Cap,
Yes,
and Lucky shot up the bar.
he did. Yes, I remember.
Oh, lucky.
And I keep calling him the wrong name. Valiance was like, "Get out."
Yes.
So yes. And then he didn't. But yeah, anyway, breezed over that. That's fine. How can I help you all?
Water, please.
She reaches under and pulls out like this large, like a big, what's the word, milk jug, basically, and just pours out into a small tankard water. Hands it over.
How much?
It's free. The water's free, darling. How can I help the rest of you? Would any
Ned is perusing the
cocktail menu?
cocktail menu and is trying to look for the fruitiest one.
Can I perhaps interest you in one of this? And it just sort of gives off like wafts of. You're getting like hints of elderflower in there, but the main thing is sort of really quite strongly of watermelon.
Can I have a scotch with the hottest shot of chili in it?
Oh, what is a scotch, darling?
Like whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Oh, really?
I will
Okay.
throw this
Yeah.
to it.
No,
this will
no,
make
no,
it
no,
happen.
no. By all means. You say with chili in it.
Yes, spicy.
Right. Weird tastes. And she picks up this old. It's quite a dusty-looking bottle. It hasn't been moved much, but yes. And there's and she like the old squeaky pop. And she pulls out the cork, throws in a bit. Doesn't really measure it, but then looks at you and walks down. Picks out like this tiny little bottle that seems to have like a dark red liquid in it that's leaving like specks all over the glass, and unscrews the cap and just gives it a quick swirl around. Takes out a chili fruit, in fact, and just gets a small knife, chops off the top, squeezes it out, like just crushes it in her fingers, and then places it in as a garnish.
I appreciate your craft. How much do I owe you?
Oh, I assume we're
Who's in a group? Let me know.
Buy around.
we'll do 2 silver for the round.
Just send 2 silver over.
Okay, and for yourself.
something that tastes of justice.
Give him the watermelon.
Watermelon.
I have watermelon, yes. Angie, and it's just like got rainbow sugar just crusted around the edge.
Just tasted watermelon.
It's like watermelon and elderflower. Is that is justice maybe?
I don't know, I've never eaten justice.
Does it
what it
taste
tastes
good?
like?
It's probably justice.
I would suggest you drink it, but then get back to me. And
She'll have a half.
Whatever, like some kind of
Comes in
bright
pints.
blue drink.
bright blue.
Yes.
Interesting.
I
She
would like the colour blue.
takes down like three bottles, like one clear, one deeply like indigo,
Just the colour navy blue.
and one very small black glass bottle. And she takes out the clear stuff, puts it around, gets out this little spray, and just. It's again a clear liquid that seems to mist over it, and as it does, as it hits the other liquid, it just goes a little like violet in just like little sprinkles. You seem to like just descend slowly through the liquid. She takes the blue stuff and just gives it a quick swirl around, and then the tiny little thing of like a dark bottle that you can't really see, she just lets a drip go in, and you see it's like this intensely indigo liquid that just slowly sort of goes out.
And then it's like, the barb's kind of like intensely watching this.
She then gets an apple, cuts up a slice, and just puts it in, gives it a quick stir, and hands it over.
She was a big strong.
And for your Goliath friend,
Do you have fermented yak's milk?
without even deviating gaze, she just pulls out like this large stone tankard. Yeah.
Cheers.
We're used to his type around here. They come down off of the hill sometimes.
Do you need any healing?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. You might talk to my mother. She's had some difficulty. Oh, although I suppose she tends to rely on her herbs more. She's probably fine.
Alison, do you have another greater restoration?
I need to buy diamond dust. But no, not today.
Right, okay.
But I can give you an enhanced ability which will give you advantage on this roll.
Okay. Otherwise I'm insane until I get see a cleric.
Diamond dust, you say?
Yes, if you have any spare going, I do need like 300 gold pieces, but wait, no.
Wow.
Not that many. Running on a different system here.
300 silver pieces worth.
300 silver
Yes.
pieces worth.
2 gold.
3 gold.
They tend not to put it in drinks.
But do you know where I could get some?
Oh, I'd recommend my mother. She might not have that much.
So long as she's got like 100 silver pieces worth.
I'd say probably yes.
Yes,
There's been, I mean, with the, and she sort of waves to indicate the whole devastation of the town thing. It's been a trying time, but yes, there's supplies have come in now.
Right,
how's my drink as I sip it?
Remind me which one it was.
The chili whiskey.
Oh yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
Here comes the violent diarrhea.
That's a 7.
Oh,
It's a bit much.
Yep.
Like you take a sip, and it seems to like almost like that mustard sort of feeling just go up into your nose.
Clears the sinuses.
Like 2 tears just start to track their way down the cheeks and
I keep going.
around the back of the jaw, and then to the point and drip.
I keep going.
Fair enough.
Show no weakness.
your eyes are streaming. I'd like to try.
It gets a little hard to keep your left eye open.
I'd like to try and contact the other plane again then.
Enhance ability.
By all means.
So I roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, that is much better. That is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
The other dice was a 2.
Excellent. Excellent.
You're going to jail. It's 22 on the saving throw.
Contact other plane.
Yeah.
It's a brief moment with that flash, that white fire seems to come through.
It's a fucking ritual. I didn't need to use a fucking spell slot.
Now, I know wizards have ritual casting. Yeah.
Clerics do too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then fair enough. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
So sure, you cast it as a ritual, we'll say. You spend an extra 10 minutes just sat there slowly going cross-eyed with the drink in front of you. With the water in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was smart.
Mm-hmm. casts a ritual,
I get 5 questions about my son.
and there is that blinding fire and the darkness, and you just hear a gentle and it fades. And there's sort of a warm, but like a gentle warmth to the presence now. And you feel yourself, that you feel safe.
Okay.
It feels sort of soft around you, and you can't really see anything.
I get 5 questions.
You can just hear the gentlest of bird song just in the distance.
Which plane is my son on?
You know, these are questions I should have prepped for.
Yeah.
I would have thought they were coming, you know, Tim, but yeah, no, I can go there and fucking rest and pass them. Ugh.
Out of character, I have a theory about this, but it's going to make Tim's answer quite difficult.
He's in Narnia, isn't he? Fuck.
I agree with you. I think he's there.
Yeah.
Are you metagaming?
Oh, I'm metagaming the hell out of this, which is very annoying because this is actually extremely relevant to something to do with Jeremy.
Maybe
Here we fucking go. Is that the right one? Oh, for God's sake, sorry.
You do it, Tim. You do it. You can do
Yeah.
it.
No, I know it. It's just I've got to double check my answer because it's obviously a little important. What with a bunch of story happening around there.
It's almost like we're just cheating.
What?
Almost.
What's happening?
It's almost like I didn't expect this shit to come up.
It's almost like this is my only life's mission is to find my son.
Packing out the divination spells.
Yeah, here we go. Yep, that's fine. Okay.
I've only got 2 questions.
Well, that's what happened to Jeremy.
So-
Do it many.
I only get like a really short answers, 1-2 words sort of thing.
The first response is, "What is your son's name?"
I was going to ask you that.
Huh.
Because I'm assuming he doesn't go by the name I've given him.
Give him his original
I
name.
can't remember his name. Is it Gladriel?
Did you have this in your backstory?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
What's the DC for a roll to remember your son's name?
Okay.
Got advantage on it.
So,
Was I a good mother, David?
so for a start,
Who are you?
yes, it was Gladriel. It was
Right.
Galadriel without the first A for some reason, but yes, Gladriel was your name.
Okay, which plane is Gladriel on?
So no, Arborea, my dear.
What name does he go by?
Gladriel.
Oh, why would he keep his name if he was kidnapped?
Maybe they just didn't bother to rename it.
Maybe I wrote it on him. Okay, still.
You can ask about that if you like.
No, or did he receive my message?
It is my understanding that he did.
Has he been looking for me?
One moment.
I'm
Just
on hold.
you hear the syllables of a spell. It is in Celestial.
I speak Celestial.
Yes, you do. Which is why this is helpful.
Spoken in giant.
He does not appear to be looking for you, no.
What is your name?
I believe you mortals have a saying. Get bent.
Oh! So his name is Bet. His name is Bet.
To Mr. and Mrs. Bent, his son.
Hey, it says you can't give misleading answers.
That answer was very direct. That was not misleading at all.
Those are my questions.
Is that 7, yeah?
5.
5. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I come back round from my one-headed.
With Ned right in front of the face drinking a drink.
hope I didn't. Is
What
it
do I know about Arborea?
roll me potato salad? No, Arcana. Arcana.
Right, I put that dice in jail because he's being trapped.
No, could you just check? Is the stream still going?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
26.
Sorry about that. 26. Arborea
I'm going to get a fresh page for this.
is a plane of violent moods and wild passions. It has soaring mountains.
Violent moods. Wild passions.
If I speak quick enough, I can find the page. And trees that reach up to infinity. Impossibly high.
Big fucking trees.
They are not used for intercourse.
You don't boss me. Anything to do with it if you're brave enough.
An infinite no, okay. Right. I can't find the page.
Warning, do not use trees as dildos.
Or smoke them.
I'll smoke them. Disease low.
But shop at Morrison's.
We're shopping Morrison's.
If they were paying us, I'd agree.
Tim, we've got to give Morrison's a few free samples of what we have to offer in order to
I'm going to
draw
contact
in.
them and see whether or not their business goes up a little bit every Friday.
Dear Mr. Morrison.
And just, fold it in quarters, put it in an envelope, and then hand it to a confused-looking cashier. There.
My job is done.
It is home to many elves and elven deities.
Such as get bent.
Perhaps. You did
Do you
note...
know what? Because
You-
I'm not from around here, I'm not familiar with that term. So I actually think that's her name, get bent.
Yeah.
Mhm. You did note the spell was scrying.
Ah.
Which only works if you're on the plane.
Yes.
While she's doing that,
Hmm.
I'm just going to throw a quick detect evil and good.
On me.
Sure.
Yep.
Now, detect evil and good detects if there are creatures of an evil or good nature specifically
Yeah.
nearby.
I'm
Correct
trying
me
to
if I'm
just want to see if anything's in her, marked her.
Detect evil and good does not give that kind of definition.
Oh, okay.
If there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
You have holy water?
You recognise a fey creature,
You have holy water.
What?
Wait.
an elf
What?
with wings.
Wait, she has protection from evil and good.
Hmm.
No, she has holy water, so I'm just going to do protection for evil and good
I
on
have
her
that
as well.
too.
It uses up the holy water.
It's only a sprinkling, isn't it?
The spell consumes.
Spell consumes.
Holy water or powdered silver or iron, but it doesn't say how much holy water.
It says
It'd be a flask.
50. Yeah, it's a whole flask of it, or it's 50 silver worth of
I
powdered
might
silver.
not do that then.
Are there any cocktails made of holy water?
Yeah, I probably won't do that. Okay.
Actually, yes. It's quite expensive.
Nah.
Would you like it?
Nah, I'm good. Wait, I'll do the accent. Get to do the accent. I don't know. I need to find more sayings, because I keep saying like, oh boy, and old sport and stuff like that, but I need to put like the female versions of that, and then
Yes.
the gender neutral
Yeah.
versions of that.
Or
I
a
just-
person.
That's
Geriatric.
Geriatric.
For this one, it's kind of like set my mouth in the position for Moonshadow. It's just like, oh yes, how can I help? It just sort of pushes a little forwards and out a bit and like presses the cheeks. And so, oh yes, how can I possibly help you? It'll be a lovely time. I hope you enjoy the cocktails.
Right.
Old bean.
Oh, Bean.
Yeah.
Does anyone know get bent?
I say.
You ever heard of get bent?
If you harm it, I'll play it. Sorry.
Get bent? Everyone? Get bent?
Lorelei, that is a saying telling you to go away.
I believe it is a rhapsody played upon one's face with the other person's outstretched palm.
It's a slap.
Oh. Why would a deity slap me?
Probably because they are not the best of people. But we shall keep an eye on you in case you have any creepy dreams from now on.
If
I always have creepy dreams.
Lorelei,
Yeah.
give me a quick Arcana roll.
Yes, sir. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. There is power in names. A name given freely.
Yeah, the Fae like names for that reason.
Hmm.
So it's probably Faye.
And also, there is power in names as in you'd know your son Galadriel, there would be a thing instilled in him of that name when it is given to him, when it is assigned to him by you, when it is chosen for him. There is power in names, particularly among the Fae.
Yes. Yes, there is.
I wonder who would win in a fight between the two of you.
I really considered actually asking the deity that. Like, if I couldn't think of a fifth question, I was like, who'd win in a fight? Jeremy or Elgar? Should have asked.
Should have asked.
I could do it again.
Alright,
Well,
let's try
that's one way to
this.
find out.
Okay, right. So Jeremy positions himself around. Okay, you go first.
Place your
Holds
bets,
his-
everyone, place
holds
your
his
bets.
mullet.
Yours is +1 there. I've just got to know.
Oh,
Would
that's
you
that.
just like that?
That's
Smack
fine.
each other on the head.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You've got your HP back because you're long rest as well.
It is... How to describe it? It's like a suitcase on a stick, only the suitcase has like got like several frisbees like implanted through it and just spikes in every direction. Like, going too near to this thing is the sort of like would cause tetanus.
Alright.
Should we just do it by punching each other instead? Might
I
take
feel
a
like
while.
with your
Get
HP,
burned
that
otherwise.
could be a while.
Please,
How many
please.
rounds of
thi-
combat would that
This
take?
furniture is quite expensive. Please,
Ready?
if you wish, you may outside on the street, but I did pay quite a lot, and it is all still a matching set.
Do you want me to turn one of them into a frog?
By all means,
Frog fight.
I point to Elgar,
Oh, no.
pull him off.
Oh, too late.
twin spell as well.
Yay!
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's not
Oh.
a good thing to do, is it?
Mhm.
Spell save 17. -1.
Yep. -1.
You can choose to fail it, but you can't choose to succeed it.
No, I failed.
He's
I'm
now a frog.
Great.
Is that better?
Then one might suggest that the frog would lose this fight.
I put the frog in my pocket.
Top
It's Wrigley.
Hold on, let's make this a fair fight. Jeremy pulls out his dagger. Put that in with him.
You know what? I feel mean. I punched the frog. So it's 1 HP goes.
Yep.
Turns back into Elgar.
As a moment, just
What
expansion.
Did
You have a
find
dagger.
anything?
You have a dagger now clutched in your hand. Yeah.
And you're in my pocket. No, took you
Yeah.
out. That's what happens if you try and fight in bars. I sit there sipping my water. I've got a little umbrella in his ass.
But not every time.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
mean this in an insulting way, but I kind of do. But you don't seem like the wisest person, so probably best not to fuck with me.
Okay.
I know you are, but what am I?
I am having you a clue.
Okay.
I've given this some thought, and the answer to who would win in a fight is almost definitely Lorelei. Whether
Okay.
she's a participant or not.
Fight like a dairy farmer.
How convenient, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Yay! He knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do love that game.
it's a beautiful game.
But anyway, so what would you like to do? You're in the bar, you're slightly drunk, you roughly know where you're going, and you know now where your son is, Gladriel.
He got my message, but he's not tried to find me.
He probably does not know that
Piss.
what went wrong with that.
I should probably have asked whether or not he's got any magic.
You
Next
can
time.
reply without some.
Or if he knows who you are.
He knows who I am.
Does
He does, yeah. He got my message. I said, this is your mother.
Is there anything that you
Have
want
you
to
brushed your
achieve?
teeth?
Elgard, if you're joining us for a longer period, is there anything that you wish to achieve?
Do you have cousins?
Because let's just to recap. Her son is, well, she grew up in a cult. Her son was kidnapped. We're currently trying to find that.
Okay.
7 cousins who are evil.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, just
We're to
cousins.
deal with the Feywild that is unresolved.
And justice.
And justice.
Once we've done the dragon, can we find either a cleric, druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard that can plane shift us to Aboria?
Well, what level is plane shift?
7.
Oh, no, that is beyond me.
Yeah, we need to go back to
We
Karain.
need to go back to Terrain and buy
Yeah.
a spell. You want to
No,
go
we
to
need to find someone that would do it with us because they can take 8 creatures.
You want to go to a board?
Yes.
Are we strong enough?
Yes.
A land of wild passions.
Giant trees.
Are you just imagining fish right now?
I imagine that
Oh, the trident's no good for that. Jeremy believes firmly in
not
consent.
everyone violent is strong.
So is there
That's
anything...
unusually wise for me.
That is unusual. So is there anything that you would wish to achieve in this time?
That I wish to do? No.
Come to a bar area, you can sing songs about it. They go upside down mountains.
It would be quite an adventure.
It would be an adventure. I'd like. Words. I just want to travel. I want to see what happens in the world, and then I can go back and sing songs.
Well, if
For
you
all I have left.
if you stick with us, I can promise I will try to keep you alive.
Okay.
It's the best I can do.
Chocolate.
Life is only a journey anyway. That's quite deep, I think.
Would you like to sing a song about me, old boy?
Okay.
Pressing the
You about lightning bolts to the nuts.
In giant.
In giant.
They have apparently
Basically
had some
Pikachu.
very successful lightning bolts to the nuts.
Incredibly successful.
Incredibly successful.
Perhaps the greatest day the JT ever had.
Jeremy makes a really good T-Rex.
Yes,
Mammoth.
Jeremy makes a very great T-Rex on mammoth.
Mammoth, you say?
Mm.
Fermented mammoth milk is nicer than fermented yak's milk.
It should be.
How do you milk a mammoth?
Right, you turn
Carefully.
into mammoth.
Very carefully.
Can I polymorph him into an animal of a different sex?
Actually, no.
I see no reason why not.
Yeah, I don't see. Like you polymorph them into into an animal you've seen before.
So if you've seen a female mammoth, you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be another session. We'll play your mammoth titties.
Well, I've got milk fairy to get lightning resist on here. It doesn't say anything about no mammoth.
I'm so baffled at that.
How do you go from shambling mound to fairy? I mean, it's a fey creature. I'll grant you, but yeah. Okay.
Use that fairy back.
Fairy to get lightning resist. It made sense at the time.
Shall we potentially drop by very Maryland and then head off to try and get ourselves cooked by a black dart?
That sounds like fun.
Okay.
Where are we going?
So, how long does my hat take?
Oh, and tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
We can take a long rest.
We'll take a long rest, so we'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, we
We
get
deserve
drunk
a
and then we
night
go
off.
get
We
my
just
hat.
fought a load of electric snakes.
Drink more.
You head back.
Do some barding. Get some cash.
Barding.
While you're
More
in the
barding.
cabin.
I was going to do more drinking.
You do
We can
both.
do both. I will very quickly run to Bury Maryland's potion shop while these guys are still drinking.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to come? Does anyone want to come?
I'm still drinking my water.
If you remember, you still have the house in the Koopman's Quarter
Oh, we do.
in
We have a
Kenilworth.
house here.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. We paid
I was-
rent on it for like a year.
You want to
You did, yeah.
No, we rent it.
Okay.
It's got a massive catacomb underneath. It's full of evil.
I
Mo-
thought we would have put a thing over it.
It's a great time, it's fine.
I've got the key.
most here is owned by the gentry, but yes, we rent generally.
Well, I'm going to go very quickly see Very Maryland to get some
Yeah, I
diamond
tried
dust.
to buy it. Do you remember?
I
I
do
tried to
remember.
fly into the Duke's house and itself will be alarmed.
You got
Yes.
yourself killed.
No, they couldn't see me because I panicked and went invisible. They were looking for me.
You just saw all this kind of fire, like, oh no.
I'm there on the roof going, I want to buy your house!
Yep, because that's how you buy houses.
Lorelei doesn't know, she's not from here!
Yep. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. It went about as well as it could have, certainly. Mhm. So, you head across the bridge to Old Fenning's shop. You go in, and again, it's this old, dilapidated-looking cottage that's sort of slumping to one side somewhat, and there's just the thatch is just full of green life, in fact, and it's quite nice. But yeah, it just sort of seems to be part of the copse of woods it is around. You head in, and there are just veils, just sheaves and sheaves of veils, just to push through to get through the door. And inside there is actually quite nice and ordered looking shop. It almost like the outside is more of an aesthetic. But yeah, there's like rows and rows of rows of shelves in cabinets. I was going to say, but yeah, got it backwards. And various potions of different colours, viscosities, some bubbling, some not, some sparkling, otherwise. And there is a lady, a quite thin, sort of androgynous-looking elf woman in deep shawls behind a crystal ball. Ah,
Needs helium, remember?
Rolling insight on the crystal ball.
I can see exactly what you came in for, my dear.
Rolling insight.
Sure.
That's still a 13.
13. You're not sure. Like, you've seen things with... You've seen fortune telling. You've seen divination. You've heard of divination wizards, certainly.
UCB doing divination.
I'm not quite sure what's going on.
I literally just did divination.
Pulls out a small vial. It will be 5 silver, my dear.
I am here for some diamond dust.
Specifically?
Yes.
She looks at you sideways a bit. Cleric? Paladin?
Yes. Not a paladin. Just a
Yes. I can see the armour, but yeah, I suppose you're not dwarfed by some sort of giant steel stick. Okay. I'll take this back. Daminus, you say? Greater Restoration, we're saying.
Sorry, paladin and a steel stick?
You know, the swords they swing around.
So,
The pointy stabby.
what is that?
It's a crystal ball.
No, the thing you just took back.
Oh, this would extend your natural fertility beyond.
Well, that's Jeremy's
I
usual.
flash back to Iron and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm also here to pick up his regular prescription.
Sorry, Iron Gel?
Iron Jeremy.
Oh, with the moustache.
Yes.
Right. Yes. That's pulls out the different one. It's this one slightly more penis shaped. You note. The other one, oddly enough, like a bit of anatomy. Could have been like it. The first vial sort of came up in like a violin shape. This one, slightly more penis shaped.
You weren't thinking of the yellow one, were you?
Beg pardon?
Well, you weren't thinking of the yellow one with jaundice, were you?
Oh no, this is for enhanced male potency, as one say. The other one was for increased fertility in women.
No, that is not me. I am well beyond my prime there.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Obviously, you're not here for. Look, a lot of this is brinksmanship, I'll grant you, but I mostly do contraceptives, abortion pills, and
Viagra.
male enhancements.
Kind of flashback to the rest of my party. Contraceptives, you say?
I'll get the other. Okay, fine. And yes,
I've got all the flirting games for poo, right?
You never know when you need some.
are we talking men or women?
Female. 2 female
Yes,
contraceptives,
yes, yes.
if you can...
And yeah, yeah.
It's
Just-
in case Elgar meets someone.
Like it's 3/4 just STD tests of various various types. Yeah, no.
I did not mean to make this uncomfortable for you.
Oh my dear, I get this all the time. I'm just a little thrown for a loop. Like this is about 80% of my business essentially.
Okay.
They're a randy lot over the river. Okay, but yes, and she holds out like it's a small, like a cardboard packet.
Right. 2 times female contraceptive?
Yes, we're not talking. We're not talking one who's already pregnant. We're talking
Yes, to prevent in case of emergency.
emergency. Then just take 4 pills at once. But it should be 1 pill a morning, every morning.
Excellent. Okay, we'll do. And 1 times male virility.
Indeed, Moira's coming in putting Lorelei on the pill.
I'm not putting you on the pill, I'm just saying if you have a nice night out, Moira's going to be there to help the next day.
One pill a day. You'd have to take it for about a week for it to really kick in
Okay.
beforehand. Sure.
How many pills are there in a packet?
It appears to be a small circular packet of 28 pills.
Okay.
Good for 1 moon.
The moon's pregnant?
And yes, I'm also here for some diamond dust.
Yeah, that's probably.
Diamond dust as well. Yes. I have about 200 gold's worth. Is that
I will take all of that.
done?
Wait, do you mean 200
Sorry.
silver
Yes.
worth?
God. Yeah. Sorry. 200 silver worth. I sometimes fuck it up myself. But
That's 2 gold. How much for the contraceptives and the virility?
yeah. These are 2 silver apiece. Call it 5 silver for all 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's like 2 gold, 5 silver across.
Yep, sure. Takes it, and it just seems to suddenly vanish into her hands as she picks it up.
Now, Chekhov's gun teaches us not to introduce something into a story unless it's going to be used.
Well, did you use the other? What did you use the old potency potion for?
Something happened to it.
Did you give it to
Yeah,
the
you-
fish?
It didn't actually take it yourself. You gave it to someone, I think.
Yeah, it's not in his inventory
Did
anymore.
you give
No.
it to the Ralathil?
Oh, that could
Maybe.
be. I'll have to look back to my notes.
I feel like you gave it to him.
We should spike people with it.
What's up, stated? Your daughter mentioned you might need some healing. I can do more immediate. I'm not doubting your potion ability.
Oh no, I mostly I need more supplies.
Oh, what do you need?
Well, whatever you can harvest. I normally go out myself. I have a few agents. They're currently looking.
We're currently swimming in behir teeth, if that's an interest.
Those are mundane.
You could ask her how we make this potion. You know, it's like, what?
We don't currently.
If you get any unicorn hair, that would be great.
If I ever come across a unicorn, I will be telling everyone I know.
And giving it a haircut.
Snip, snip.
Are you going on holidays this year?
There are various plants, and though they're really specific, and if you get the wrong one, it's more of a poison. But yes, healing potions don't just magically appear. We have to craft these things. We have, of course, a full laboratory on site
Okay.
in the basement.
Well, I wish you luck with this endeavor.
Thank you.
Oh, the other one is dead, by the way.
There's just an open. Oh, okay. And walk out.
That's me. What are you
Cool.
guys doing?
Oh.
We're apparently staying in the tavern.
We're
while
still
you're
in the
on
bar, aren't we? Yeah.
The guy on the gate on the bridge does actually
Oh, motion me over.
he extorts you for money on the way back over the bridge, if you remember.
Oh no, I do. I just kind of give it a look of. You're seriously charging the poor people to get to the rich districts, but not the rich people to get to the poor districts.
5 copper.
I sprout my wings and fly over.
Done.
It's like the Severn Bridge.
He flips you off. Yeah.
I'm just giving me evils on the way.
Do you want to come back to our house? I'll tell you about Get Ben.
So, you're all in the house.
Yeah, I've taken everyone home.
Moira has no idea where this house
Do we
is.
have a front door yet?
Yes, you do.
No, we wait for you to come back.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I believe, didn't you put the carpenter on retainer or something?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
it
kept
kind of
destroying
became
the
clear that
Yeah.
we need a carpenter on retainer.
There
The
are.
Hydra boots.
The Hydra goose.
It was a goose that was also a
No,
hydra.
it was
That
there.
was it.
Oh God, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah.
Honk, honk. I punched it in the face. It sprouted another hair.
Good times. So yes, you actually now have an upstairs balcony over the front as well.
Oh, nice. Getting really swanky our place.
It is painted. The rail is painted in black. But yes, the door is there. It is fairly solid oak. It's pretty good.
Is he fixed the trapdoor to the catacombs?
Did we break it? Wait, I wasn't there.
It's always broken. But we keep breaking it. I don't know.
Jeremy broke it!
Oh, Jeremy.
You jump through it immediately.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, do we try and break the door down as we go in?
Literally, yes.
You might by accident just take the top of the door from you.
It is braced with iron bands. It is repaired.
So Jeremy gets to that door. He looks slightly intimidated. So looks over to Elgat. Do you want to take this one?
The door.
It's a trapdoor in the floor. It has iron bands across it.
Is
Oh,
it the trapdoor or is it the main door?
sorry, the
Oh, it's the
front door.
first.
Front door. Oh, sorry, yes.
We got a kick in the front door before
Right.
we kick in the trap.
Yeah.
We take out the maul and get ready to swing at it.
Please don't!
Oh,
Do
oh,
it.
oh.
Do it.
Right, should we both roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Persuasion
Go on,
roll
let's
off.
have a persuasion roll off.
What are you doing to me?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
-3.
Oh gosh.
I rolled an 18. You need to
So
roll a 21 to
It's
beat me.
literally impossible.
Yes. So what are you rolling?
4.
You seem somehow dissuaded.
Oh.
But that's only the front door. There's still the trap door.
You can always smash your back door in.
That's for later.
I felt terrible even saying that.
And you wonder why I got contraceptives.
You can't get pregnant in the back door, Alison.
Babies don't come from the butt.
I was talking about the house. No. Okay.
The house is pregnant.
How do you think garages... No, okay. So, you open the door. It is not locked.
Why didn't we lock the door?
Because we never locked the. Wait,
Because there was no door. You smashed it. Right.
Yoo-hoo, we're home. Nobody here.
There is no response. There's a small front room with a few bits of, like, one armchair, a few smaller chairs.
Did we kill the last resident?
I'm just gonna do Eyes of the Grave.
The last resident teleported himself and... Fucking, what's his name?
Oh, Vox.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vox
Vox
Pelbright. Yeah,
Shadow.
Vox Pelbright.
Yeah.
To the abyss.
Yes.
The dungeon delves,
Now we
specifically.
have their house.
And now we have their house.
Yes.
Right.
Eyes of the Grave, just in case.
What does Eyes of the Grave show?
Any endeavour that's 60 feet.
Nothing.
Excellent.
Okay.
Just undead?
Yep.
Okay. Through cover and everything?
Isn't behind total cover.
Yeah, nothing.
Is there anything we want to do before we set off to try and fight a dragon?
Well,
I feel like arming ourselves up to the teeth is good.
I would quite like a necklace that would stop charm effects.
That'd be in Karain, wouldn't it?
It probably would, but we need to. What is the plan for this? Because we are not going to be able to negotiate.
What is
with
the
an
Black
acid
Dragon's
dragon.
weakness? Would I know?
He's
Ooh.
gonna go and punch it.
I mean, yes, I like this idea, but I think we should keep.
Oh, okay.
Nature with disadvantage.
Oh,
Maybe
mother...
you could serenade it.
This is really specific language.
I believe maybe you could serenade it, and
7.
you could try and.
7.
punching.
Right, hit it.
Everyone knows they have a vulnerable spot. You find it on the armor and you shoot it with an arrow. There's just one point where it's got no scale because it fell off in a previous fight, and you shoot that with the arrow, and then it pierces it, and then it dies.
Good
That's how you
point,
deal with
right.
every
Let's
dragon.
fight it once, we'll get lots of skills to fall off, we'll run away, and then we'll come back for a second fight.
Shoot it.
Solid.
It all depends. If it's
Well-
a male dragon, ball.
We need to kill it.
In
We
the
just need
palms
acid.
of your hands.
Should it get acid-proof armour?
Okay,
God.
serenade?
I don't know. We should have asked the artificer.
Yes, acid proof armor would be. So I believe we send him in, let him serenade, send him in, get him shot with acid, and then hopefully he will have the cauldron with him, collect some acid, and we all book it.
Just strap the cauldron to my chest.
How?
There's a big round sword.
I say we have that poison, yes. Just would just the dragon throw up this acid? If we give it the poison, it may just throw up into the cauldron. While
We
it's
could
there.
spike its food.
Yeah.
Just put it on a sheep. Push the sheep in.
and then you get the acid.
So we buy a sheep from a cyclops, we poison the sheep, and we give
No,
the
we
sheep
put
to
the
a dragon.
poison on the sheep. We don't poison the sheep.
Okay.
In civilization, there are generally more human shepherds rather than cyclopsian.
Okay, so we how do we
Cyclopsian?
get the sheep to this place?
Meh.
Dimension door.
500 feet.
We walk it like,
Shepherd.
on a lead, and then we dimension door it.
You shepherd
In
it.
the
Why don't we throw it?
Yes.
It doesn't need to be alive
But,
once it gets in there.
isn't the dragon going to be a little suspicious that we just throw a sheep in?
I don't
and
know
run?
much about
No.
dragons. I rolled a 7.
Do I know
I'm
anything?
not even going to question
You
it.
probably would.
You are a
I would
dragonborn.
like to believe being a dragon.
I'll give you nature without... No, because as well, you're knowing... Instead of knowing really something very specific about dragons that it would generally try to hide, this is just knowledge about dragons. So I'm not even going to give you a disadvantage on this. This is
Okay.
just a roll of
Just a
nature.
roll.
Yep, nature roll.
6.
What there is like there's a vulnerable spot where there's missing a scale on the belly. And you shoot it with an arrow.
Vulnerable spot.
Yeah. Shoot it right in the vulnerables.
Yes, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. What shots? What do we shoot?
I think we start with the sheep plan. If that doesn't work, then Jeremy runs in with the cauldron.
Nada, do you have anything to suggest here?
Would Neda know anything? Is
Yes,
this...
I speak Draconic. I may have somehow
She knows that there's a
studying
vulnerable
dragons.
spot, and if
Give-
They sometimes have balls.
How good is you are performing?
Do dragons have testicles?
quite good.
So,
They're
Maybe
reptilian.
cloaca.
They probably have a cloac. So give me a
any of us have deception.
nature check. Just not
Plus
with
8.
+8.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry.
how would...
I'm
What?
6 on persuasion.
deception plus 8.
Yes.
Right. Give me a nature check, please.
Nature.
Or intimidation. I could try and intimidate a dragon.
Well, how about... I don't know if that's
11.
going to work.
11 total.
Yes.
Chromatic dragons are generally evil. metallic dragons are generally more amenable to, like, people who interest them. You could always try and... They do still speak like Draconic, generally. You could try and appeal to its arrogance, to its narcissism.
Well, you could go in as a worshipper. You could go in saying that you have heard tales of its glory and bring Olga.
Yes, you can take us off.
Well, both of you are the
I still
best
think we should get
talkers.
some sort of acid resistance.
Yes, absolutely. Acid resistance, but I think these two are our best shots because we are not going to...
Yeah, we're plus 0.
We are
Stop
not
tripping
going
on
to
us,
lie our
eh?
way into this, but those two might.
When you go in there, you
I
say,
can investigate the
I
shit
bet
out of
you
it though.
can't throw up acid all over him. I heard that you used to be able to do it and now you're rubbish. Then I'll
Or
stand there.
ask them to bless you with the gift of acid over this sacrifice.
Throw up on me!
The one holding the cauldron.
And, you know, provide maybe a sheep and some jewels.
Disguise it as a hat, so they won't realise
I think
it's a
we need jewellery. We need jewellery to do this.
How do you then get out of there?
We could bring an offering of jewelry.
I shouldn't ask.
Dragons
Well,
like
dragons
it's
like
not my
horses,
place
right?
to-
I don't
to
think
plan.
this is- Dragons
But
like
it's a very
horse, they
relevant
have
question for
hoods.
addressing whatever
So
plan
maybe
we have.
You bring it to Tiara.
Yeah.
Yes, we offer jewelry to the horde. Food. Well, you guys have to do this. Good luck.
Hey,
How
Is
does
she
this
the
sound?
food?
No, we bring like
I'm a bad boss.
okay.
Elga!
we
Sorry.
bring multiple sheep,
Okay.
and then we try to get it to throw up in the cauldron, one way or another.
Yes.
And then, how are we going to get them out?
Sheep.
No, these three.
We'll run.
I
Like the
don't
snakes?
think you can outrun
I
a
go in
dragon.
invisible and I dimension door one of them out.
Can dragons see?
The thing about dragons is they've got this one scale that's come away, right?
Can dragons see invisibility?
I don't know. Do I know that, Tim?
With a 7?
No.
No.
Yes. No.
Um.
Only if they speak Spanish. What?
You don't have any. You do have a teleportation spell.
I don't have a teleportation.
How far
yes.
does it take you?
I have no idea. How does it work?
She
But
can
next
only
time
go
I
to
go
teleportation
to Kevin
spots.
I can
No,
go to...
Don't step.
Oh,
300
that's
feet.
So you could don't just
And
step,
she could take one person with her.
and then you could take the other.
Yes.
Right. That still leaves one person in there.
Actually, can't Nether just
No.
take us all?
Neda can take one person, I can take one person.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just won't be there.
Right.
Is this okay with everyone? Because
Yeah.
I will probably be a bit of a liability.
Get ready to heal us.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
I will have all the healing ready for you, and I can enhance ability and death ward.
I do remember there was some mention of Leomund's tiny hut.
We both got that. Yeah, we can put a hat for you.
Well, the other consideration is, does dragon acid go through the hut?
No.
Are we sure?
Pretty sure. The only thing that gets rid of it is dispel magic.
But
We all sit in the hut and shoot out the windows.
Have
I
you
don't think we can
tested
do
this?
that. I don't think we can do that. Nothing
how
goes
about,
in or
How
out.
about we test it? I have dragon breath. Let's test if my breath goes through.
What is your dragon breath?
Psychic.
Huh.
I would like to set up Leomund's tiny hut in the living room. No, wait, no. Let's go outside.
Let's go outside. Because it should still be in an area of effect. We'll see if the...
Creatures and objects from the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures are barred. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
And then Nether can get us out through teleportation circle.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Oh,
Takes a minute.
So if Nether...
But we could set up Liam and Tiny Hut beforehand.
Because it lasts 8 hours.
I stay in the hut, you all do your thing, we get out, you come back to the hut, I heal you, and we teleport.
yes.
Right, let's see if this works.
Yeah, we will always be in the dome when I cast it in order for us to pass through back and forth.
Right, we all sit in the
But
dome.
it ends
Yeah.
Psychic dragon breath.
Fuck.
Oh, it ends if I leave.
Ends if
Yes, but you don't have to be there.
the person casting it
Oh.
ends if the
But
person
Liam
casts
and
Leomund's
Tiny
tiny
Hut
hut.
can be quite close by.
It still ends when I leave.
If
When-
I cast
when you-
freedom of movement on one of them, though, they have full movement.
But Leomund's tiny hut ends if the person casting it leaves
If
the
I
hut.
cast it and I leave the hut, it disappears.
Mm.
So is that a no-go?
It's a no-go.
Oh, because we need all of you to get out.
Mm.
How about?
How about we all run away on a mammoth?
I like this plan.
Or a T-Rex.
Or a T-Rex.
Do T-Rexes run fast?
Dunno.
Or if we can find a small river, a sperm whale.
Yes.
Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. You two go in.
Mm-hmm.
You say that you are here to worship this dragon. That you heard tales of their glory. You bring a T-Rex.
Hi.
As sacrifice.
Hi.
Holding a cauldron in his tiny hands.
You want to the cauldron's in the mouth.
And T-Rex
You know,
is like cousins
When
to
I
dragons.
transform him, he has the intelligence of a T-Rex.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh.
This may not work. It would be smarter than me.
So we turn you into the T-Rex.
Yes!
To be fair, that's
Then I can get my bachelor's degree.
Drop my die. Keep
Um,
going. I'm
Uh,
delving.
Okay.
we need to get the dragon to spit acid.
we could piss it off, but I feel like starting on good ground is going to help.
I think bringing
I tend to find everyone gets pissed off eventually.
Yes, because we bring an offering, we at least can
a
get
dozen
some.
sheep for a bit of spit.
Well, a dozen sheep and some jewelry for a bit of spit.
We try bartering.
What if I would?
Are dragons
I don't got
tend
paper sheep.
to like other dragons?
No, I believe dragons hate other dragons.
That's a problem. Because obviously we're trying to help another dragon with this potion that we're trying to make.
Oh, I see. But no, I really think that's going to go in badly.
So, speaking on behalf of the barbarian community here, most interactions tend to result in violence. So, plan A
True.
is violence is going to happen. If it doesn't happen, that's a very nice surprise, and we don't get to try out our new mods. But that's okay, we'll hit something else later, even each other, it's fine. So, let's assume that we're running away really fast. And Nedder is very, very fast at running away because of teleportation circle. So
Yes.
let's assume plan A is get covered in acid, and teleportation circle away, and then scrape it off into the cauldron. Anything other than that happens, that's great.
I like
We're
this.
all delighted.
We could put the
We need to get
cauldron on your
vomited
back
on and
like
run
a turtle.
away.
So there, you have the cauldron on your back like a turtle.
Can't you just offer something to begin with?
In
We
Swansea,
lose
we
nothing
called
by
that a
dying.
Saturday.
Well, we'll offer it anyway. It'll probably be angry because we're probably going to hit it. Let's be honest. I'll hit it or Elgath will hit it. We won't intend to. We're just playing the odds. There's two of us. It's 50-50. It's going to come out 100% here.
50
Everyone
plus
knows
50 is
50 plus-
100.
Exactly.
So
yes.
we decided
That's
on
barbarian maths.
Ours is 10.
Yeah, that's sort of. Anyway, I do psychic breath through the dome as we're discussing this whole situation.
Just to try it.
Just to try it.
It does not pass through.
Ooh.
Alright, say LB, and I think you've got it.
I think he's got it.
I think we
He's
have a.
got it.
Well, how? I can't cast Gandhia's tiny hut, can I? Wait. Maybe I can.
No, I think it's very limited.
No, I cannot.
Do you get Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion?
No, I don't.
No.
It's by bards and wizards only.
You get Rope Trick.
Ooh, sanctuary. Maybe I can. Hallow. Maybe hallow.
Nope. Hallow takes quite a while. Sanctuary is just you have to make a wisdom save before
Will
an
the
attack
dragon
that
be
specifically
on
just
that? Oh.
attacks you.
I'd assume so.
We've assumed so, yeah. We're like not surrounded by lots
How
of
long
Why
things.
not? If we can convince a cult to worship the dragon,
It seems like a lot of effort. We then have to
To
find
go
a
and-
cult and convince it to worship a dragon.
there are loads, it's fine.
I think biting sheep.
Then I can cast enemies abound on the dragon, it can throw acid on the cult, and we'll get the acid.
Yes, and let's become a cult.
Yes!
Wait, I have an idea.
Not again!
Can we persuade the dragon of an illusion? If we wait till this dragon is sleeping, and then
I cast major image.
cast major image, like someone flipping it off or something, I don't know, have the cauldron where the major image is. Us all sat in Liam's tiny hut. We go out, grab the cauldron, go back, you complete teleport,
Misty
and
step,
we get out.
misty step, bam.
Yes.
That sounds like a jolly good show.
How about that?
I'll invisibility it in, put
Yes.
the cauldron down,
Yes.
leave, cast major image.
And I can help you with that. I can give you Fox's cunning to make it better for your stealth.
Right, okay. I like this plan.
This is a plan. And if it fails, stabbing.
Covered in acid.
Covered in acid.
Does major images just sights? It's not sounds.
It doesn't
Just
need to be.
thinking-
It just needs to go.
We'll just throw a rock in there or thaumaturgy.
Well,
Who's got
or I can
thaumaturgy?
dissonant whisper.
I have thaumaturgy.
Here you go, just make a bang.
Excellent. It has to be a good image though, because dragons can see through quite good deceptions.
Can't I hurt it?
Only if our
With
plan
vicious
fails.
mockery.
Yes, but
Can I vicious
Stick your
mock-
head around and go, cunt!
But do we still bring some sheep, or are we just abandoning that plan?
Still bring the sheep.
Just as witnesses to your glory.
I feel a strange sort of draw to sheep, and I don't know why.
What if Elgath and I are both sheep?
You do have the fleeces.
I don't think I can polymorph two creatures at a time.
Oh, we just put the pieces on and pretend to be sheep.
Pretend to be sheep.
Hold on a minute. What's the highest level of
How
spell
do you-
that ring can take?
3.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've got a deception of 4. I can pretend to be sheep.
What's your deception?
Are you a sheep?
-3?
Yes.
This
Just walk out,
My
bar.
deception is +8, so
But
I
I
can
feel
pretend
like
to be
you're.
sheep.
I feel like you could do this.
You can't polymorph two things at once
No,
unless you
that's
have
what I said.
yeah,
Oh, I was-
unless you have a twin spell,
I was
which you don't.
wondering
I've
if
got 8 persuasion,
Nether
so
with the
I
ring
could kind of
could use meta magic.
Ah,
persuade.
Should we look at this next
Yes.
time? Because I really have to pee.
I need to pee too.
Go for it.
Okay. We'll plan this between
Yeah.
now and
Oh,
next session.
yes, yes.
Oh, it is
I
10
think we
o'clock.
planned it.
yeah. That sounds like a
We're
plan
not
to
going
me.
head together.
I think we're going to try the major image cauldron, misty stepping, dimension dooring, teleporting
Mhm.
approach.
Okay, if that's the plan,
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're not running next week.
Are we not?
No, because I'm in Windermere, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck you, Tim.
I know, right? I kind of wanted to, like, you see, but as well, I could run on Thursday, but then neither you nor Alison can make it, and
Oh,
probably not
okay.
nor either.
I can make. No, I can't make Thursday.
Yeah,
Next
Fair, I
week.
can do the next.
next week. Yeah, I'm in Windermere, aren't I?
No, it's
No,
next
sorry.
week,
Next Thursday is what I was asking.
Oh, what?
No, I probably can't make next Thursday.
Then Rebecca can't make next Thursday.
And we need all of us for this batch.
We do need all of us. I don't think this is
I
one
really don't trust you to get my accent right.
No.
Can you make week after next?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
The next one I can't make would be the 19th.
So we're back again on the
August.
29th.
We're
Yeah.
not doing August, are we?
We're not. We're only doing like the last week in August
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, we're taking a lot off for August, unfortunately, because I'm up in Edinburgh
And I'm in Plymouth.
and you're in Plymouth.
and I'm
Of
in
course.
Europe.
Yeah.
In Europe, nice.
I'm enjoying
We're
this.
already in Europe, Peter. Don't listen to the
Oh, I
Brexiters.
miss being in Europe. I wish I was. I have to go even further now to get there.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So we're going to head off. Thank you very much for joining us. If you did, and yeah, and good night.
Bye-bye.
Stop
We can do
stream.
that next Friday.